How's everybody doing? It's Sunday, and it's going to be a good Sunday. There's no doubt about that. So, if you're looking at the thumbnail, it's something that's only ever happened once, and it will be this time here. But open this box up, and we had a Barber Ender 1900. So, I don't know if it's a Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, but it's a Barber Ender. And just like 2 or 3 weeks ago, Rob Fine's Treasure actually had a Barber Ender too, and he had an extra one inside. So pretty cool. We're going to have a Barber Ender 1900s. So it's going to be our first box today. And along with that, we have one here that I don't believe it's silver, but I marked it questionable. But yeah, I weighed these up. One's in orange or heavy, 226.5. We have a 226. I'm hoping there's silver in there. Another 226.5, 226.8, and another 226. So we're hoping there's silver in all these ones that are marked orange. They're heavy. So that's the only ender in this box. And let's see. This is going to be a good week. So right now I have yeah, we'll talk about it. But yeah, we have 7 boxes to do today. I have a total of 6 enders. I got one here. I got a Walking Liberty ender. I'll talk about that box as an extra box, extra box, we'll call it. I have another one that has a 40% ender in it, and I have another one that has 3 enders in it. So yeah, we're going to have 5 out of 7 boxes have enders. So, and we have our oldest ender ever on the stream. A long time ago, I did get a seeded Liberty ender that was reversed, and I thought it was a burnt coin and didn't realize it was a good thumbnail wasted. But today we have a Barber 1900. So that's cool. So yeah, we're gonna have a good day today. So right now I believe a total of 6 enders, and there's a total of 21 heavy rolls, and some of those are enders. So yeah, we're going to have, I'm going to say at least 22 silver coins today, if not more, hopefully more, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be a good day. First Barber Ender. And I'm just curious what's going to be in this box. Who dumped what? What was dumped? So yeah, it's going to be a good day. How'd everybody's Thanksgiving? Yeah, Thanksgiving. How'd your Thanksgiving go now? How did Valentine's Day go yesterday for everybody? Mine went very well. So yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. I mean, it was a good day when I opened, let's see, when I picked up the first 2 boxes. I call those 2 boxes extra boxes. So yeah, there was an ender, and then when I flipped them, there was 3 total enders. Yeah, we'll talk about, we'll see that when we get it, but yeah, not a bad way to start out. And then I picked these boxes up, opened these up. There was a Barber Ender. I couldn't believe it. Very excited to see that. It'll be my 5th Barber. I believe it's my 5th Barber. This will be my 5th Barber that I've ever found. So. And then I picked these up, and then I was just leaving the bank, and I said, what did I forget? And she said nothing. She said the other bank accidentally ordered another box of halves. I said, tell them I will go get me there shortly. So yeah, last time that happened, they had 2 boxes of halves, and they were both brand new 2024s. This one made up for it. I opened the box up, and there was a Walking Liberty ender staring back at me, and that was awesome. So yeah, that makes up for those 2024s. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be in this box. I don't know if there's any 40%ers in it, but I know the other box has a heavy roll. That is an ender, and there was light rolls or normal lightweight rolls with, I'm assuming, 40%ers in it. So you should get a combination of both. I was going to save this box for last, but I figured it would be a good thumbnail. Something tells me it's not going to be that great of a box when it comes to total amount of silver, but we will find out. So how's everybody doing? Can you hear and see me okay? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is an ender, but I marked it questionable just in case. It was a 40%er. No, it's not an ender. Just a dirty coin. Yeah, well, the ender actually is a light roll. Actually, it's not a light roll, but even though it's 90% silver, it only weighs 225 too. So that means this coin is pretty wore down. I think Philadelphia, there was 3 million minted a little. Denver, I think, was 1.7 or something, and Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco had some more, like 1.5 or 2.5 versus 2.7 or something like that. Yeah. You did find a seated, though. That's cool, though. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. And Rob finds treasure. I mean, he just did the video like 3 weeks ago, but yeah, he found another barber inside of his. So that barber's kind of wore, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I found this seated. I don't know if this was my first seated Liberty or the other one was, but I think both of these were the same year. Both O's. I think this was what, 1856 or 8 or something. Yeah, both of mine are the same year. And the one was actually an ender, and that was the time I was getting a lot of burnt coins. A lot of burnt coins, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I got more burnt coins. And I just flipped them, you know, weighed them up. They actually weighed light, but I never took notice of the eagle was different on the back because it was burnt until after I opened the roll up. That it was a barber ender, so yeah. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. But yeah, seated. When Rob finds treasure, he's never found the seated yet. All the boxes that he's hunted, not one seated Liberty, and that's crazy. That is crazy. 2002. The first 10 rolls. Yeah, I'm just feeling this box isn't going to have a lot of silver in it per se, like 40s, but we'll find out. I just feel that there's a dump. Somebody dumped something, and we're going to get some of it. We're going to get some of it, but yeah. Yeah, you open the box up and see that there, and yeah, you can't get, I don't think you're going to beat that. If it would have said 1899, that would have been really cool, but no, we're good. Yeah, I think I found 5, but this will be my 5th barber, and I think I did find one for Dennis in one of his boxes, so yeah. I forget what Rob found in that box, but I think he only found like 12 or so total silver coins in it, but don't quote me on that, but he did find a second barber. Never had a 2 barber box before, but we have an opportunity right now. Yeah, I started my channel at the end of the year of 2019, but yeah, I started in 2019 in the beginning of the year. 12 boxes per week. I was doing the same thing. Getting at least 12 boxes a week. Yeah, now you're lucky to get 2 or 3 boxes a week. All the banks that closed up and nobody wants to order them for you. Yeah, I used to start off, 12 boxes a week. And then I'd start trying to order them from anywhere I could. And then the one week I ended up getting like 30-some boxes. Yeah, that's a lot to go through, but yeah. And now you're like, yeah, you're lucky anybody will order you anything anymore. So right now I'm happy to have, my goal is to get 6 boxes a week right now. So I'm trying to keep it manageable for myself so I don't have to feel like I'm just doing my own thing, you know? So I wanted 4. I was happy with 5. Then I cut it down to 4 after all that brand new stuff that we got. Then I stopped ordering them. Started ordering them again. We had an okay year last year, and then this year, knock on wood, we've gotten 7. I've gotten 7 brand new boxes of 2024s. Only 1 roll with silver. Wow, that's rough. Yeah, I was just asking Dennis, like, how many boxes did we? What was our record? And I think he said there was like 26 in a row that we had no silver. And I was getting to the point where you had 540s in 1 roll. That's a good roll. Oh my God. Hey Hunter, how you doing? Yes. Yeah, I think we had, Dennis said 26. I thought it was more. 26. And it makes you think like you're never going to get silver again, you know? It's like they're taking the silver out, and then we finally started getting some silver again. So yeah. Yeah, right now we've got nothing. Yeah, and then I seen the barber and I wanted to flip the coins. I actually went to the car wash. So while I'm going through the car wash, I'm opening these boxes up and looking for other enders, and there was no other enders. So, all right, we're at roll number 19. Our first heavy one, 226.5. So there should be a 90 in here. We're hoping there's a 90 in here. Because I'd hate to get a skunk roll at that weight. I can't get it open. Yeah. Uh-oh, where's it at? It better be on the other side. There it is. Oh, there it is. That looks old. Could be a Benny or a Barber. Yeah, Barber. Walking Liberty. It's going to be Benji. We're going to get everybody today. 53 Benji. It's like a D. Is that a D or an S? I don't know. So we're doing good. I mean, we're doing good this year. I mean, we got, that is definitely in Denver, 1953. But that's cool. Benji's in the house. We're going to have Barber. We're going to have Benji. We're going to have Walker. We're going to get the quads today. That is crazy cool. Doing good this year. Knock on wood. I want to jinx myself. We got a Benji ender, Barber ender, Walker ender now. Your Kennedy enders. All we need is a seated ender now. What are your odds? What are your odds to get another seated ender in your lifetime? Yeah. I'm only hunted over $1 million worth of, probably over $1.5 million dollars since I've started doing this. So yeah, that's a lot. Over time, it adds up. So, yeah. So I do have 2 boxes that have no heavy ones or no enders in it. We're going to do those next. Or one of them anyways. Because I'm just curious. So that's roll 20. Any one of these could have another. Ooh, we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get some silver. I think we're gonna get our first 40. I think that's a 7. Is that a 7? I don't know. What did I scribble on there? Oh no, it's that's a 4. That is a 4. 225 4. Yep, 225 4. That should be a 40. Looks like a 40. I kept track of all my boxes that I've done. If I think I've done a good job. So yeah, I've done a lot over the years. I mean, getting 12 boxes a week, every week minimum. Yeah, that's a lot of boxes. So there's our first 40. We got a 90, a 40. Yeah, we're going to have a good day today. There's no doubt about it. So that's roll 21, our first 40%er. And that Barber being light and being a normal weighted roll, I mean, there could be another Barber in any one of these rolls based on the weight. Yeah, I'm not sure about the 53, but I think the Barber, based on the numbers, I think it's all semi-key date or key dates for the Barbers because they're under the 1900 Barbers only. I don't know how that works with the older ones, but I think the Barbers would be considered semi-key dates, I think, or key dates. I don't know how that works. Yeah, the 1900 Barber. The Philly that was we'll just say 4.8 minted, a little less. We'll say Denver was 2.744, and then San Francisco. You don't understand that San Francisco there was only like 2.6 million minted, but only worth in the book that I have is only 17, and the Denver's more sought after at $30, but yet there was more of those made than the San Francisco's. But you figure a 90% is almost worth $30 already, so that's got to be updated. You're still missing 3 Benjis, so keep digging. They're in there somewhere. It's amazing what you'll find in these boxes. It's amazing how they get in the boxes, and I am not complaining. 225.6. Yeah. 225.6. You think that's a proof? A proof for an 87, maybe? Let's see. Oh, 225.6 is going to pay off with 240s. 1, 2, and I think that might be a proof, but I want to see that one first. It is a proof. It is a proof. 82 San Francisco. This is going to be a good box. 82 San Francisco proof, and it looks like we're going to get 2 silvers. This is roll 23. There's a 67 and a 68D. That's cool. I didn't think we were going to find too much in this box after the start, but yeah, that's a good box so far. My eyes are a little blurry. I don't know why. Gotta need glasses. Yeah, it is a great box. It was a great box as soon as I opened it. I couldn't believe it when I opened it up, and I'm like, it stands out like a sore thumb because it's so dirty and black. And I'm looking, I'm like, that's a Barber. Are you kidding me? I had to show the girls. I'm like, look at that Barber. And I'm like, pull it out. It's 1900. That was a good day already. I had silver in the one box I already knew. Man, I think that is a proof. Are you kidding me? That thing is that a proof? It sure looks like it, but boy, this one's in rough shape. Yep, there's another proof. This one is in terrible shape. A 72 proof. It's amazing. I mean, even this one here is in rough shape considering, but it's in beautiful shape compared to the other one. But wow. That's a shame that people take them out of their boxes and destroy them. Yeah. I don't want to look at a whole box of 2025s. I want to see a box of 2026s, though. Here's another 225.6. Will it have silver in it, too? That'd be nice. Get some 40s in these 6s. That would be great, but what are your odds, you know? Any one of these rolls could have a 40% in it, but I don't see one. Knock on wood, I've only seen one 2025 coin. We got it like, did I get it out of the bag that I did? Or the box? But I found one 2025. This is, all right, that was the first half. The first half, Benji 340s and 2 proof. Second half, 225.3. Yeah, the nickel's the only one they really didn't do anything with. But yeah. Is that another proof? I don't think so, but an 81. Those dimes are cool looking. The halves are cool looking. All right, here's a 226. We're hoping to see at least a 40%, if not a 90%. We got to start our heavies off somewhere. Could be nothing in here. Yep, looks like we're going to get nothing. I see nothing at first glance. So just because you have a 226 doesn't mean there's going to be something in it. But yeah, I was hoping based on the silver in the box already. And look, no silver in that roll. Boo. Yeah, I'm just concerned. Like I told Dennis, I said, I feel I'm going to get a lot of new boxes this year. And then you're getting the 2024s yet. And here we are in 2026. And now they're going to start, you know, the 2026s, I guess, are going to be dumped into circulation. So I just hope they don't do what they did like 2024 when we started getting all those boxes. I'm in Pennsylvania. Oh, that's Husky guy. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. Sorry. So yeah. Yeah, I was hoping the 226 would have at least a 40 in it, but yeah. We got 10 boxes 3 weeks ago. What'd you get out of them, Hunter? Or no, that's a different one. We have 100, and then we got a Boa's Biggie. Boa's Biggie. Were there any red seals in them by chance? Yeah, I did pick up a red seal a couple weeks ago. Finally, after a long time. All right, I rolled 31. All 76s. Yeah, most of them are 76s, but they do. Oh, I think we're going to have a silver right there. A very nice tone, 1968, and rolled 31. That's a nice one there. It's got a nice tone to it. A little gold toning going on there. Cool, number 4. Yeah. And where are you at? I know Diggin' Dave picked up a box of 2026s, but I think they were, I don't want to say they were Denver's, but I think they were. Well, that was a good one. P nickel. No doubt about it. And Rick did his stream last night. He found no silver. Usually he can pull one out of there, but no silver last night. Not a lot of newer ones in here. 23s, 22s. I saw not a lot of new ones in here. I'm assuming this is our second heaviest one, a 226.8, and that usually means 90% also. So let's see what's in here. I think it's right there. Looks like a better edge, so I'm going to say Kennedy, but who knows? Let's see what this is. Ooh, a Walking Liberty. All right, man. We got a walker out of this box, too. You imagine if we get quads out of one box. Benji, Walker, Barber, and hopefully a 90% Kennedy. What is it, 1940 what? 47, 43? Hold on. Hold on, boys and girls. That is a 1943 from, I don't see a mint mark, so I'm going to say it's from Philadelphia. No mint mark. That is crazy cool. We could get quads. 1943 from Philadelphia, Walking Liberty. That is cool beans. Oldest to the newest. Oh my God, I just need a 64. You're right, we need it. We got 2 heavy rolls. One's a 226, which doesn't turn me on, but hey, you never know. We're going to at least get trifecta here anyways. You can imagine what somebody threw away in this dump and we just got part of it, you know? They threw a Barber away. What else did they throw away? Seeded. I feel that all 7 of my boxes, 5 of them have the dump. And I don't know what the other 2 are going to have in it, but I just feel that we're going to have part of this dump in every box. So that means you never know what we're going to find today. You just never know. But it's a good box. I mean, the other week we had seven enders, and I ended up with what, 42 or 43 silver coins. I forget what they all were, but I have 3 ender box. So I'm thinking, well, if I have half of that, next roll is the Barber. I feel if I get half of that, oh, there's one right there. Another almost an ender. 225.3. Definitely one there. We got the 66. We got a 66, 67, and 68. This one here looks odd, but no. Man, we have the opportunity to get quads out of this box. It only weighs a 225 too, even though it's a 90% silver, so that's your Barber's going to be pretty wore down. But 1900s Barber in the box, Ender, first time ever. But you can see how thin it is. That's why it's so light. I don't think we got the ring of death on it, which is good. But look at that, 1900. Oldest. Oh, it looks like the Philly design, the most common. But man, that is so cool. What are your odds getting a Barber Ender, Philadelphia, 1900? You cannot get mad at that at all. Hey, Perplexed Mind, how you doing? That's why the roll only weighs a 225 too, because that Barber is thin. Got good detail on it though. Looks pretty good. There's nothing of Liberty on there, but man, that is cool beans. 1900. I don't see a mint mark there, so Philadelphia. It's a little scarred, but it's beautiful. It's awesome find. Another, okay, next roll is a 226.5. Can we get a Kennedy? 90%er. I don't know. That looks kind of old. Hopefully it's a Kennedy and we'll get quads. Kennedy, please. Here it is. We got quads in one box. One box. 64, 90%er. Look at that. Benji, Walker, Kennedy, and Barber in the same box. And just think, we have 12 rolls left. What else could we possibly find in this box? Could you imagine getting a seated Liberty right now? Probably not going to happen, but you never know. That, right now, we have a chance. It could be in any one of these rolls, because if that was thin, you could imagine the seated is going to be, well, that would be cool. That would be awesome. Could you imagine Cake Bust in a box? Crazy. 2004. That would be crazy. That's why I'd be like, has anybody ever found one of those in a box? At all. Roll number 40. Can you imagine finding that? Could you imagine? That'd be crazy cool. Never found one. You never know. Somebody threw somebody's stuff away. You got Barber, Walker, Kennedy, and Benji in the same box. You can imagine what this person threw away. All right, 10 rolls to go, one heavy one, and that's only a 226, but there's a 225.7 where we have a lucky 7. Will we have a lucky 7? No, we will not. It's amazing that 225.6 had 240s in it, but so far the 225.6 and the 225.4. Oh, 225.4 is going to give us something that's silvery blue. I'm assuming that's a 40. Might just be a faker. That's a 69. 69D. No, it's not. It just seems so shiny weird looking for some reason. Let me see. Yeah, it's just a Denver. 69. The only thing we didn't get out of this box so far was a 65 or a 70. Cool beans. That's 246. That's a good box. Very good box. Very good day. Very good day. And this one had some bonus stuff on the end too, so that was a good bonus stuff. Good bonus stuff box. Not a bonus stuff roll. Plastic in the box. We'll take it. Just makes you wonder if this is part of the dump that I got like a month ago. Who knows? Who knows? Quads in the same box. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see two barbers. I didn't want to get greedy in the same box like Rob did, but you never know. We're not done yet. Wouldn't that be cool to find two barbers in the same hunt? Yeah, no, I'm just jinxing myself. Eh? Yeah, my first 70 was a really bad, rough shape one. So yeah, I found quite a few now. Nah, I don't think that's silver. I think that's just some kind of, yeah, some kind of white stuff on there. Yeah, that's just kind of goopy goop somebody put on there. 79. And my first 70, man, it was like bad. It's hard to believe that a mint set coin looks that bad. But you can imagine that thing was out in circulation for a long time, went through a lot of different people's hands before I found it. Yeah, look what we just found. Our second 226, the first one had nothing in it, so let's hope the second one has something in it. Oh yeah, we're going to make up for that. I think it's going to be a 40 now. But there will be silver in a 226 today. It's going to be a 68D. Cool beans. That's another 40. 3 rolls to go. 3 chances at something else. 20. There's a lot of there's not a lot of new ones in here. A couple 23s, a couple 24s. It's all 22. But not a lot of new ones. 3 rolls to go, 224.9. Ooh, look at that. 224.9 is going to have a nice, bright white edge. I wonder if that's going to be hopefully a proof, maybe? Maybe not. Let's see. No, but it's just going to be a nice 67. Not a mint set. Not a special mint set. 23. There's some 23s, 24s. It's not a lot. Hey, Forrest, how you doing? Very nice. 225.6. Wow, there's another one. When they look like that, you can't miss them. I don't think that's a proof next to it, but we're going to see. Another 68D. Cool beans. Is this a proof? No, it is not. It's a 2023. Last roll, 224.4. Is there a silver in here? I hope so. No silver in a 224.4. No other barber. This one weighs light because of this coin here. I saw that on the end. This is some kind of fire damage or something. This thing has been through torture. I saw that. That's why it weighs so light, because of that coin there. That one has been through hell and back, I guess one could say. Hey, Dennis, what's up? A shame there wasn't a 5th coin in there we were looking for, but you never know. But yeah. I don't think you're going to beat this box. If we beat this box today, then the box that beats this is going to be a jaw-dropping box. So 1900 Barber was our ender from Philly. We ended up also getting the Walker 1943 from a Philly. We got a 53 Benji from Denver. And a 1964 from Philly. So Benji had to be different. He had to come from San Francisco. All 90%. 4 90%ers, and we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 40s. I think the best one of those was the last one, a 68 from D. And the best proof we got so far was an 82 from San Francisco clad proof. That's a good box. That box is going to be hard to beat. So we end up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13 silver coins out of there. We had quads. Quads out of one box. That is crazy cool. Quads. That's what silver looks like. Look how thin that Barber is. Look how thin that Barber is. That is so crazy thin. Thin silver, man, but it's still got a good date on it and everything. So, yeah, we're doing good. Good first box. Now, our second box is just going to be a nothing jumping out at you box. How's that? So, we're looking for... Oh. Up you go. Now this box is going to be, we'll say, a sister box of the first one. No spring-loaded box. So, yeah. So I'm just hoping that we have, right now I got silver at 5 out of 7 boxes. And I'm hoping there's something hiding in this box. These are sister boxes, so we're going to see. There's nothing special about this box, but this box looks like the first one. There's hardly, I don't really see, actually, I don't see any new enders actually on this one. This one almost looks silver, but it's not. It's an 83. But yeah, I don't see any new ones actually. I got a tone one there. It could be silver, but I doubt it. You never know. We've been faked out before, but yeah, this is going to be a sister box. So we're just going to continue doing these boxes right now. So yeah, that was a good box. All right. All we really need to see is 1 silver in this box, 1 silver out of the next box, and we will have 7 for 7. So I'm just assuming, I'm hoping whoever threw that away has a lot more yummies in here for us to find. Semquentennial. What's Semquentennial? Oh, that's what they're calling the 250th anniversary of our country. 2001. No, they have not. Yeah. Yeah. Wait for the 4th of July. I mean, knock on wood, I mean, there's a nice, here's a 70, nice 71D. Let's see if it's got the DDO going on there. That would be cool. No, it does not. 25.3. It just makes you wonder, like a Barber, Walker, Benji, all in the same box. What else did they throw away when they dumped this dump? I mean, how much more of it's out there? I mean, could it be like somebody's like hoard and we're just getting scraps of it, you know? Yeah. There's a toner. I don't think it's silver, but you never know. We had that 68 that had some toning going on to it. No, it's not silver. And this has got a really claddy end. No, 73 from Philadelphia. But yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping. We'll see. Is that a proof? No. 81. 81. Keep seeing these darker ones. I've seen them in the last box too. A little darker. I don't want to call it green. But I'm seeing these ones here. A couple of them. So we're going to say it's the same stuff. Yeah. Oh, a 225.9. I was excited to see that in this box. It's the heaviest roll. If there's silver in it, would be nice. No, I was hoping there was going to be a silver in this one here. That's 40 anyways. 97. No silver for you. Yeah, I weighed this box. This box had no heavy ones. The other box has no heavy, but I think the other box has 5 or 6 heavy ones in it. So I'm just hoping, you know, maybe. I mean, I feel if there's another Barber in here or something, it's not going to weigh heavy. So any roll right now potentially could have another Barber or even maybe something older. Anybody else found anything this week or in the last week? Dennis, what did you say the other day about boxes? Was it like 26 in a row that we had that were skunked silver boxes? We had like 26. I thought it was more, but he said 26, 2005. I know what you call it. He knows how many he had, but I know we beat his record. I think he had 22 or something, but I know we beat his. It's not a record you want to beat. How many boxes can you get that have no silver in a row? I would not want to beat that number. Yeah. That looks a little weird. 74. There's a nice one. D. Let's see if that's got the DDO. It'd be nice to get a DDO today, too. No, it does not. $26. Yeah, 26 in a row. It's like how many weeks in a row we got skunked silver. It's brutal when you're doing it like that, you know. And then you're thinking, oh, there's not going to be any more silver in the boxes. They're taking the silver out until you finally get your first silver. You get another one finally, and you finally start getting something, you know. It's like starting a year all over again. There's a 2022. That's the newest one I've seen so far. That's within the last one, too. I mean, last year we got over 100 boxes of 2024s. It was brutal. Brutal. And I got most of them. I was picking up 7 boxes a week. Dennis was getting 2 a week there for a while. So we were getting 9 boxes a week of 2024s. Then Dennis would get lucky and get a couple circulated boxes. I got 1 circulated box from October to the end of the year. It was brutal, and I stopped ordering. At the end of the year, I stopped ordering them. I actually started ordering nickels. It was nice to open a box up and see circulated coins. Yeah. You've only seen one 2024 D NIFC coin. That's crazy. We've had so many boxes that's just unreal. Knock on wood. I mean, all of ours have been Philadelphia, and then when we got the 20, we were getting 2023 Denver boxes, but at least they were mixed with circulated boxes, so it didn't seem so bad, you know. But once we started getting the 2024s, brand new boxes, it was brutal. It's brutal when you got to get 7 boxes a week, and you have to dump 7 boxes a week. And, yeah, and I didn't see one old coin till like near the end. I might have seen 1 or 2 mixed in with those 2024s. It was brutal. I never seen anything like it in my life. And then the end of last year, I ended up getting 8 boxes. At the end of last year, see, you got to remember 2024s. I get my years mixed up. It wasn't last year. It was the year before 2024s when we got the 2024s. That's a 225.7. At the end of 2025, I ended up getting 8 boxes in one shot. At the end of the year, that really sucked. Of 2024s. I got a funny feeling that even though it's a sister box, we might not get anything out of this box, but we're going to find out. We're hoping to see something here. And then you figure we're getting 2024s yet, and now 2026s are supposed to be dumped into circulation. So how's that going to work out when it comes out? You know, they're going to do the same thing. I don't know. get a funny feeling it's going to be a skunk box. Skunk box. I'm hoping not. Well, it's just like the first box. We didn't get no 40s out of it till like roll 14 or something, or 21. Roll 13, lucky 13. Black. You got black rolls. That's Brinks. Brinks is black. And Dennis just got another box from that girl. It's the same number, he believes, but they're black rolls. It's like, those are Brinks boxes, man. Those are Brinks rolls. It's just weird. It's not good. 2011. Yeah, I know, but I've been getting, the bank has switched the carrier from Brinks to Garda, but I'm getting Garda boxes from them with Brinks rolls in them. So we just assumed that Brinks gave them whatever they had, and they just put them in their boxes. So we don't know how that ends up like that. We don't know how that ends up that way, but yeah. Brinks was never my favorite. It was my worst boxes. Brinks was always good for proofs, a lot of proofs. Silver, I mean, I've had some good boxes, but that's a nice 85. Yeah, but Brinks have always been my proof. That's the first roll for the second half. That's roll 26. Brinks. I mean, we've had good Brinks boxes, a couple of them, but they've always been my worst boxes. It's been a while since the last Brinks, last year, I think there's a nice 86. I think there's an 87 coming today. There's a nice 85, nice 86. Do we have a lucky 225-7 today? I hope so. Yeah, it's amazing how this was when first. I wish I would have known about this years ago. Huh. Yeah, banks started. COVID came. Banks started. Nobody wants to order anything. Then the banks kept closing. All the missed opportunities of getting coins. Just. And right now, I got this bank will order them. The other bank will order them. The other bank really doesn't want to order them because I was joking about when they called me for the one box. I said, if you want to accidentally order a couple boxes every week, I'm not going to stop you. She's like, no, we're good. So, and then the new bank, I guess 3 years old I've been at, I guess they will order them for you, but they're just so far away for me to get. I think that's a proof. I think that is a beat up. I think that is a beat up proof. I'm not sure. Man, if that's a proof, that is just worse than the worst one we already found. Is that a proof? Oh my God, that is a proof. Oh my God. That is just so sad. Oh my God, that is a San Francisco 1972 clad proof. That thing has been out in the wild for a long time. Boo. Oh my God, that is terrible. I mean, if you guys don't know, I don't know if everybody knows, but this coin should look like a mirror finished, beautiful coin. You wouldn't even know that was a proof. That is terrible that somebody opened they come in mint sets. The only way you get them is the mint sets. Somebody opened up a mint set and dumped it. Some grandpop got grandkids the coins. They're like, I'm just going to break them open and spend them. That is terrible. That is brutal. Now we just need to find some of that silver. Yeah, the Brinks boxes were the best boxes for proofs. I mean, there was always a lot of proofs. When I first started doing this, there was proofs. Left and right. This is 2005. NIFC, Philadelphia. Garda, I mean, when it came to like silver, I would say I wanted Loomis boxes, but it was between the Loomis and the Garda boxes. I think they're about the same, but it seemed like Loomis was always the best in the beginning. But nowadays, it's just a crapshoot now. So, which is it's either, I don't get Garda boxes anymore. There's another 2005. Hey, Dan, how we doing? How's your Valentine's go? How's everybody's Valentine's go? Mine went good. I went to the Brazilian steakhouse. Man, it was good stuff, man. That place was swamped, dude. Swamped. We couldn't find a parking space. I got lucky. I just dropped my wife off. She wanted to go inside. I just went around. All of a sudden, I see this car with the lights on. People were walking over. I'm like, I got so lucky. Yeah. Find any silver this week, Dan? Let's just, yeah. I got a funny feeling this box is going to have 0 silver in it. I was hoping to be something in there. There's a 21. I think 21 is our newest coin. 16 coin sleeper. Wow, that's a good box. Congratulations. I bet that made you happy. 16 sleeper box. That's a good box, buddy. What'd you get out of it? All 40s, 90s? What'd you get? That's a good one. That's awesome. We haven't had a sleeper box in a long time, but Dan gets one. Good for you. All right. 16 coin sleeper box. You only hear that on here on the One Roll at a Time show. Yeah. 2 Benjis. That's awesome. 1440s. That's a good box, man. That's awesome. Hope you get the mama box next week. Another 21. 21's the newest coin in here. That's just crazy. It just makes you think it's not like the other box. The other box had a couple 23s and 24s. That's all 22. I don't think I've seen one 23 or 24 in this box yet. Very, very mild box for any newer one. So yeah, that's a nice 85. Another nice 85. That's an awesome box, dude. Congratulations. That's awesome. I bet you was excited. We haven't had a sleeper box in a long time. We came close today. We had 13 with an ender. I would have needed 7 more to make it a sleeper with an ender. Yeah. It's going to be hard to find a sleeper box today because we only have 2 with no enders, and that's this one and the next one. That's awesome. Another 100 customer got 60 coin box in the. Oh my God, that's awesome! Wow. You missed it by a little bit. Oh my God. That'd be a great box. I'm going to assume you got one of the sister boxes then. 60 in a box. That's a damn good box, buddy. Holy badooties. Man, there's a nice 81. There's a nice 2003. Wow. 6 rolls to go in this box number 2. So far, 1 beat up proof. And there's a nice 84. I mean, we got nice 84s, 85. There's a nice 77D. Let's see if it's the DDO. See, somebody asked me the other day, I'm checking for any varieties. I am doing it, but I'm only looking at the nicer coins. That's what I'm looking for, nicer coins. There's no way we could look for every one of these coins in this box. That's good, 1 per bag. That's awesome. Oh, I did do that bag of quarters that I had over here. There were 2 silver quarters in it, actually, the one I saw the silver in. It was actually 2 silver quarters, a Canadian. There was 2 other foreigns I found. What were they from? I think one was from, God, another coin. I finally got another coin from Italy. No, that was in the nickel bag, I think. I forget. Oh, one was from Russia. I got a Russia like quarter. I never got a Russian. That's the first Russian coin that I recall ever getting. Another nice 84. Still no 80. Here's another nice 73D. 3 W's. That's a good box. That's a really good box. But this time, on this time of life, yeah, that's a really good one. You're doing pretty good. Getting back in the game, and he's finally getting his hands silvered up. A little couple W's. Doing good. I got a funny feeling. We're only down to 2 rolls, but we have found no silver. You know, the newest coin I found in this box is a 2021. This is like the 3rd or 4th one. Philadelphia. No 23s, no 24s. The first box had a couple 23s and 24s and 22. But we're going to, there's not many new coins, and there's like no new coin. 2021 is the newest coin. Couple NIFCs. I think it was a total of 21 heavy rolls throughout the 7 boxes. Well, 5 boxes, I guess you could say. 21, and a couple of those are last roll in box number 2 is going to yield no silver. So this is and that's kind of weird. Not 123, not 124. Only a couple of 21s in this box. So that's kind of weird. Now I'm curious, and the only thing we found out of it was a almost unrecognizable 1972 San Francisco once proud proof clad coin. So we are going to open up the other one that had nothing in it too, because if it's a skunk box and silver, I want to get that out of the way. I'm just curious what's in the other sister box. So there was only 2 boxes that had no silver. That was the last one. Well, I should say no heavy ones, no enders. This one looks exactly like the last one. I don't see any new enders. Which this one might be. This one looks fairly new. But yeah, the first box had a couple of 23s and 24s, and the second box had no 23s or 24s. 21 was the newest. So let's see what we can find in this box. But every 1, 2. So the next 4 boxes all have silver in them. They all have an ender. The next 4 boxes, I believe, have enders, right? I do believe we have a total of 6 enders today. One was this one, our thumbnail. So yeah, you found the one double. You found a Canadian silver quarter? I haven't seen one of them in like forever. That is awesome, dude. That's crazy. I've not seen a Canadian silver in like a long time. Congratulations, man. You're doing good. And you found an Arkansas silver proof. Crazy. I wonder what else somebody threw away in your area. I wonder if the guy that threw away all the halves threw away the quarters. There's a 2001. Any dime bags? Well, you had a really good week, dude. Ain't no doubt about that. What is this one here? 1981. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Well, we just started. I got a funny feeling it's going to be like the last box. No new ones. What are your odds, though, of getting 4 boxes? One of them has a Barber. The other one has, I think the other one has a a 60. One of them has a 68 ender, which I think that is. That's a 2020. And we have our first 2020 of the day, Denver. Yeah. It's the best way to do it. You're never going to find a W that way. Yeah. Yeah, there's like no new ones. It's like all old stuff. It doesn't make me feel good because you don't want it not to look like the box you just did in the beginning. There's a 2009 Philly. You want it to look like this box, the first box, but these does not look like the first box at all. It looks like the second box. So you still have a chance. Just not gonna. You have a chance. Anything's possible. So even if I only have 5 out of 7 boxes have silver, that's like unheard of the way things have been going, you know, in the last couple of years. And with silver prices going up, you'd think you would even see less silver. You'd think more people would catch on to it, but I'm glad we still have the same process here. Somebody don't want it, they throw it away. Yeah. Yeah. They're out there. You know, when I was over at the other bank, like, I don't know, it's been like at least 2 or 3 weeks now. There was the bag of halves only needed 300 to go, and I'm just wondering how soon I was hoping by the end of this month I'd get a call for a bag. I'm not saying I'm going to get it, but I'm hoping I will. So that's 10 rolls. There's a 2010. We're finding some NIFCs. That's about it. And 2020 was the newest. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. I'm just curious what's in the other box, but I don't know which box I want to do next. I think this another 2020. There's a 21 Philadelphia. So 21 is the newest. Crazy cool. How do you get the bags, Dan? Do you have them call you, or you just show up and they have some? You ask, or you got them calling you? And what about $50 bags? Have you ever got a $50 bag? If you're getting silver out of your quarters and dimes and nickels, $50 bags, you gotta have silver in them too. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna find in this box. It's kind of like that other box. There's like no new ones in it at all. 21 so far. No silver. You just show up. But if you tried to get any $50 bags from them, though, you should put your name and number in and ask them to give you a call when the $50 bag is full. That's where you want it. That's what I do. Because the $50 bags, they don't fill up much at the bank I go to. That one bank, it took like 6 years, but somebody else got too many hunters. You think it's too many, but I still feel that there's a 22. We're getting newer, Philadelphia. We got a 22. There's a 21. Yeah, knock on wood, like when I stopped a couple weeks ago at different banks to put my name in, they said 2 people are already in on the one, and about the other one I wasn't going to get my name in, and One lady said there's a lot of people ask, and it's like, it was a 2005. But it seems like I don't want to jinx it or anything, but if there was so many coin roll hunters in the area or doing it, they must be using other banks as a dump bank, because if they were using these banks as dump bags for $50, they would be calling up more often, you know? It looks suspicious. Why? Why do they look suspicious? I don't know. What do they look like? Suspicious. Oh, I get it. No, it's not me. Hey, Vincent, how are you doing, man? No, these are not those gloves. I haven't left the state of Pennsylvania in the last month or so. It's not me. Swear, I wish they would find her. That's terrible. Very terrible. You're 84 years old and somebody snatches you up, and that's just terrible. Little old lady just trying to finish her years out, and some, you know how it works. Some nut job decides they want to do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I have my opinions about all that. But yeah, that's just, yeah. I hope they at least find the guy. I'll tell you that. And I'll tell you what I would do, but I can't tell him when I'd find him. Was it silver though? Yeah, we got actually it was an ender, dude. We had quads out of that box. We got Barber. We had a 64 Kennedy. We ended up getting a Walking Liberty and a Benji out of that box. All we needed was the seated Liberty. And then someone said about the Cape Bust. And then we did get, it was total of 13, so I think 9 40s out of the box and 2 proofs. But yeah, quads out of one box. Unreal. 4 90s. Crazy cool. What are your odds? No silver. You keep trying. How you been making out, Vincent? Oh, yeah. How you make out this week, Vincent? Anything? Yeah, we got a Walking Liberty ender in the box. That was actually the other week when I ended up getting, I get set. No, I got, how did this work? That week, I went to the bank. That was the week that I ended up getting that 42 or 43 out of the box. I had 7 enders. That was the week I had 7 enders in the one box. I ended up getting 3, and that was the week I got 1 box of new ones from this bank, 3 circulated, and she called me up when I was almost home and said the other bank had accidentally ordered 2 boxes. So I went to pick them up. They were brand new boxes too. So a couple weeks went by, and Friday she called me up as I was leaving the bank and said they accidentally ordered another box. So even though I picked up 2 brand new boxes like 3 weeks ago or whatever, I made up with it, because when I opened that extra box up, there was a Walking Liberty ender. So that makes up for them 2 new boxes I got a little while ago. So I was happy to see that. I'm like, and then getting this box with the Barber ender, and then the other box with 3 silver enders. I'm like, I hope there's some silver in the other box, like part of this dump, you know. But for some reason, these 2 boxes here that came with those 2 boxes just do not have, don't look anything like each other. 20, what we find, a 2022? Not 123, not 124. Nothing yet. 1 beat up proof. I'm hoping we find something in this box. Here's a newer one. What year is this? 2021 Philadelphia. The 22 is the newest we found out of this box. So yeah, it's terrible. No silver. I think the bag of nickels, I think you're going to have to hunt quickly if you're going to look, because I think dumping them is not going to spit the silver. I'm not taking a chance because I don't, there's a 2010. Quite a few NIFCs in these two bags, 6 boxes too, so. I don't think the 35% silver, even though half is 40% silver, I don't think a 35% silver nickel gets spit out by a machine, and I've never found a silver nickel in any of my machines. No Coinstars, none of them where I dump. I've never seen a silver nickel. I don't think they spit them out. Because that one time Paul did a Coinstar test. He took a silver dime, silver nickel, silver quarter, silver half. I think he even took a silver Ike dollar. But I think the Ike dollar got stuck in there, and he had to ask the girl to come up and take it out. But he got everything back but the nickel. The machine sucked up the nickel. So that's what makes me think that it's not sensitive enough to spit out 40%, a 35% nickel. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much out of this box at all because there's no new coins mixed in with it. Cool beans. What'd you get? Dime boxes or you find them somewhere else? 2 silver dimes. That's a good day. Congratulations, man. Taking that silver out of circulation. They're only worth about $5 now. Just think, like at the end of January, they were worth like over $8 a piece. Now they're about $5.50 or something. Nice bicentennial. There's a 2020 Denver. Yeah. Not too many new ones in here. 2 silver dimes. But that's crazy cool. People are finding silver. Dan's on the silver. Vincent got some silver. I'm on the silver. Who else is on the silver? Oh, you even got some boxes of dimes too. Holy crap. I thought you didn't get boxes of dimes anymore. That's pretty cool. You did good this week, Dan. That's awesome. $240 customer wrap, and you end up getting 2 dimes. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. Customer wrap is where it's at. What is this one here? 21 Philadelphia. What's this one here? That's a 2010 Philadelphia. No way. Well, you're just so lucky. Oh my God. So tell her to save them for you. Take a 69 all day long. Yeah, I need to go up to the other bank where I got that Benji the one time, and I did get a bunch of customer wrap that had silver in them. Should go up there again. I was just up there now. I don't know if I was. I think I was there this year, but I got to get over. Stop at that one bank. Roll number 40 and box number 3. These 2 boxes are like sister boxes to the T almost, except no 2020. Did you find the 22? Yeah, 21, 22, I think. 10 rolls to go. It's kind of weird. I'm not complaining to see rolls with hardly any new ones in it. It's just nutty. 2001. See, this wonder, I'm assuming, why there's so many older ones? Is somebody collecting them for some stupid reason and you finally dumped them? Or are we in some old stock? Is this old stock? And then how do you get this box? These 2 boxes with heavy ones and Ender. And then the other two boxes, nothing. But I am not complaining. Get a Barber Ender. There's another one with stuff on it. It's got tape on it or something. Tape. A little bit of tape will be all right. 7 rolls to go. 225.6. It would have been nice to see at least one silver out of these 2 boxes, but I don't think we're going to get silver out of them, but that's okay. This is box number 3. I have 4 more boxes to do, and those 4 boxes all have enders and heavy ones in them. So these last 2 boxes had no enders. No, oh, there's my first. There's a 2023. Finally got our first 2023 out of 2 boxes. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a silver out of this one yet. So yeah, we have 4 more. Oh, there's 4 more rolls in this box now. And we have 4 more boxes to do. And the 4 boxes all have a silver ender. The one box has 3 silver enders. So I'm not sure which box I want to hunt first. Do I want to hunt the sister box to this one? I'd like to see what we have for heavy ones. Now, the Barber wasn't heavy because the Barber was thin. That Barber is thin, so that roll only weighed, what, 225.2, I believe? So any one of these rolls could have potentially another Barber in it or seated. In order to coin, the more wear it's going to have. There's a 2010 from Philadelphia. Quite a few NIFCs in these last 2 boxes. So what do you want to do? You want to hunt the sister box to this that has, I think, 1 silver ender and about 5 or 6 heavies? Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should hunt the sister box to this one, which I might have saved till last, and then we'll save the 3-ender box for last. How's that? We'll save the 3-ender box for last. And we have a Walking Liberty ender. Yeah. Wow, this is actually a real boo box. There was nothing in here that I was looking for. Nada. Another 2010 from Philadelphia. Barber, yes, sir. Barber Ender on top of that. 1900, Philadelphia. Thin silver. Not only that, we got a Benji. We got Kennedy, Walker, and Benji out of that box. We got quads. Plus, so we had 940s out of that first box. But yeah, that's awesome. Hey, Silver Addiction, how you doing? Halftime? Nice to see you. All right, we're going to do the sister box with silver and heavies of this one next. Can we get something else dramatic? That was actually a boo box. Our first and only boo box today, because all the other 4 boxes are going to have silver. How's that? We don't get that much. Perfecta. We're looking for 5. What do we do? What do we do? We're going to do this one first. We're going to do the sister box. I do have another box. I got to figure out which one it is. 1 ender, 6 heavies. Oh my God, we got all kinds of yummies coming out of here yet today. Actually, when I opened this box up when I got it, I didn't see it, but when I came home to weigh them, I seen there was another ender. This is going to be a good box. Let me see something real quick. I don't see any new enders in this one, but this is a sister box of the Barber box. All 4 of these boxes are considered sister boxes, but we do have a 68 Denver ender. 225.5. We have a 226.7. Boom. We have a 226, which the first box only had 1 heavy one. Got silver, but we're going to hopefully there. Oh, this one has 3 226.7s in it. This one has 3 226.7s in it, and I think 2 226s. Kind of like the first box. We had some heavies, 2 226s, 1 ender. This is the sister box. So we know we have 40% in this one too. We know we should have 90%. So let's see what our sister box has in store for us today. So this is the sister box. These are all sister boxes. All 4 of these boxes were picked up at the same time, and you can clearly see that these 2 boxes were totally different from that first one. So yeah, how you doing, halftime? Here we go. 225.5. 225.5, and it took us like forever to get our first. Here's a 95 actually. It took us a while till we got our first 40% silver. So yeah. Silver Addiction, how you doing? How'd your Valentine's Day go? There's a couple new looking ones. I want to see what they are. There's another 1999, 2023. So yeah. Barber in the box, quads. I can't believe it. I think that's our first time we got quads out of a box. I know we've gotten quads in a hunt. See, this is going to be like hardly any new ones also. The first box didn't have many new ones at all. So these are sister boxes. Turned 15. Happy birthday. 224.8. You know we have at least 140 in this box. We're hoping to have more. But yeah. Seeing a lot of tumblers. I call them tumblers. The ones that are all wore down. There's a bunch of tumblers in this I'm seeing. 224.8. Yeah. I call them tumblers. Like that one and that one. You'll see a lot of them sometimes. I call them tumblers because it should be dryer coins, but somebody else calls the other ones dryer coins. But these are just wore down, pitted, bad shaped coins. So yeah. 224. I'm just curious. I mean, somebody threw a Barber away. I mean, what else did they throw away? I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Open these rolls up and hope we get something older. Could you imagine getting an older coin in 1900? That would be 1800s. Would that be cool? I love finding coins that say 1800 on them. There's a 224.3. This is a light roll. Very light roll. Wasn't even any tumblers in it. Very rare that we find a coin that says 1800 something. We did find a 1700s coin once. Dennis got one. Oh, man. We found a 1700 something with a foreign coin, too. I don't know. They're just kind of rusty. Last week, I think we found a bunch of those, too. There was a mix of some weird rusty ones last week too, so I'm going to assume this is part of the same dump, I guess you could say. I don't remember what we found last week. I forget. We had a good week last week too. Roll number 10, no silver. We have a 40% ender. Still no silver in the box. There's hardly any new ones at all in here. Wow, who is that? We're not going to keep that though. There's a Barack Obama. I'm going to call it a sticker coin even though it's painted, but yeah. Barack Obama, January something, but yeah, that's wore out. See, if they would use stickers instead of paint them, then they wouldn't get all chipped all up and messed up. But yeah, there it is. Finally got one. 1987. Denver. I've been seeing all those nice 85s and 86. I said an 87 is coming. Is that Denver? It sure looks like a D. Yes, it is. 1987 Denver. First clad NIFC. Cool beans. We got an 87. What else did they throw away? I knew there was one coming. Usually you start seeing a bunch of nice 86s and 85s, 87, just like, yeah. So yeah, we're doing good. 224.4. Not working today, Chris. Beat up coin there. Tone one. Toner. There's a 2022. That's what I mean. All these boxes are the same because there's another 2022. So yeah, even though there was no silver in the last two, they're all the same. Monday through Friday only. No OT. No OT for you. Yeah. 92. No. 21. 21 and a 22. Philadelphia. Roll number 14. 225.4. Still no silver. All those heavy ones and one ender. That doesn't mean you're going to be loaded with silver. One can only hope. 2003 Philadelphia. Yeah, these boxes are all the same. It's just so coincident the last two boxes had no silver. So I'm hoping next week we get. You're always hoping to get part of the dump, you know. But I think there's so many. 65 Scorcher out there. We're in the 40s here. Is that a proof? An 87? No, it's a nice 1980. Oh, you're like way warm. 23 Philly. You're only 40 something. It says 42 right now outside is what it's saying. Yesterday got close to 50. Yesterday got close to 50. 2003. Yeah, this is the same stuff. It's just a coincidence. The last two boxes. There's a 23P. They all look the same. It's just the last two boxes just didn't have silver. So I'm just kind of hoping next week there's more to this dump. Somebody throws a Benjis, Walkers, Barber. God knows they threw a seeded away. It's a 2010, just like the last two boxes. We'll be coming to silver shortly. Another 5 rolls. If not sooner. Still. Oh! I think we're gonna do it. Roll 18. I think we have 2 silvers in here. There's one, and this one was just like the last one. Had green on it. Had some green, just like the last one. Look at that. Had some of that blue-green on it. Same as the last. We got 2 in there. Maybe 3. What's this dark one? Well, I thought that was going to be a silver. Well, let's see what that is. Yep. 67. What did I pull? Oh, 87. 67. Finally, 2 silver coins out of there. 69. I was hoping that was going to be a dirty, stark silver, but that is a very heated up coin. 23. That's awesome. We get 2 out of 1 roll. That's awesome. All right, next roll, 224.8. So there are 4. Oh, look, another one. Back-to-back rolls. Look at that wide edge there. 224.8. Our lowest is going to be another 40. 68D. Still missing that 65 and the 70. Back-to-back rolls. 224.8. I'll take that all day long. 224.8. 225.3. Can we get 3 in a row? Nope. 3 in a row is not happening today, but I'll take it. There's another one of those. This one's not as darkened, but there's a nice 83, but it's got its FG. All right, 20 rolls down. Now we're going to get into some heavy ones here in a couple rolls. The 225.5. I think we're going to get a silver in that one. I wish all 225.5s had a silver in them. We're going to get another one. That's awesome. Still no 65, just another 68. Another 68. There's a 2021. Just think, if this next roll has a silver in it, we're going to get at least 5 in a row. 225, 3. If we get silver in this roll, we'll have 5, at least 5 in a row. Nothing for you. Okay, the next, we're going to have 3 in a row. Next 3 in a row is definitely going to have silver. Well, it should, we hope. 20, there's our first 2024. Nice 84. Oh, there's another 87. Look at that. I believe that's a Denver also. So we got 2 87s, both from Denver. Told you they were going to come. Where's Philadelphia's coming? 2023. All right. Not bad. We found something in the last 3 rolls. All right. Oh, this might not be silver in here, but a 226, one would think there'd be silver, but that is a newer ender. Hopefully we find some silver in here. Oh, yeah. There's going to be 2 in there. Just like that one roll we had before, had 240s in it. There's that green looking stuff again. 69 with a little bit of yummies on it. And, oh, we're going to get a 64 and a, that's crazy. I got to flip these rolls because that ain't right. 226 at a 64, 90% silver from Philadelphia in this roll. That only weighed 226. That's odd. We're going to flip every one of these coins now. See if we can get something else hiding in here. Just want to make sure we don't have a die rotation. Magic coin mixed in here. It's just kind of weird. 220. I'm not saying we've already found 90%ers in 225, 4s and 9s and stuff. I just want to make sure there's not a light coin. That was crazy. Two in there. 2 in there. And one was a 64. That is just the way it worked. This one could be wore. This one's pretty wore out. Maybe that made it a little lighter. That was definitely wore out. There's a 23. But yeah, nothing else. That is awesome. That's a second roll with 2 in it. So that means we're going to have 2 in a row here. There's a 226.7. That should be a 90%er, we hope. I see one right there. One right there. That's all I see. It's one old coin and all them coins. What do we have? It's going to be a Kennedy. Another 64. Another Philadelphia. How much are they worth today? Still worth around 30 bucks a piece. 2021. I think silver was right around 70 cents. There's a 23. $77 an ounce. That's 2 in a row. That's going to make 3 in a row because there's a 225.5 with our only ender in this box. 40%er. Can we have 2 in there? You think that's a green one? You think another green silver maybe? I hope so. Let's see. There's our 68 ender. And, no, we did not have silver green. Wah. It must have been together. They must have somehow been in the same stuff, but we got ahead of ourselves. Not silver. We'll take an ender though. That was close. I thought it was going to be. Another 2023 Denver. All right, it's 25 in. 25 rolls. We had 2, 4, 6, 8 silvers and 2 87s. Let's see what else we can find. That was pretty cool. We ended up with 3 rolls in a row. 1, 2, 3. Was it 3 or 4 in a row? $20.24. 225.7. Can we get a lucky 7 yet today? Let's see. That might be silver, that one there. Oh yeah, that's silver. A lucky 7. 66. Got a nice proof. That's cool beans. Cool beans. Now you got to get silver and a buffalo to go with that. Get the trifecta. And maybe a V-nickel. Quads. 224.9. Ooh, we got a bent one in there. You think that one's a little bent? That ain't going to make it through the machine. That is not going to make it through the machine. Definitely. Been a while since we had a bent one. 2024 Philadelphia. $225.4. You're always hoping every roll's going to have one in. You just got to enjoy moments like this, because when you get into those skunk boxes, it makes up for it. All right, roll 30 is a 225.9. We're hoping there's something in there. 40 at least, I hope. Is that a faker again? If there is, we got a backup. How about a 225.9 having 240s in it, I hope. There's your 65. There's your 65. We need a 70 now. And there's another 68D. 2 in another roll. I like a 9 that has 2 in it. Nah, the machines I use, the one, it'll just keep falling off the rail, and the other one, they either just keep clanging around in there, or they kind of get stuck and it kind of burns up the pad. So now we don't want to get the bent one. That one's really bent. All right, roll 31. Roll 31. No silver for you that I see. There is hardly any new ones in here. It kind of gives you an idea, like all the rolls we've done, all the boxes, there's a 2003, all basically look the same, except we didn't find silver in the other two. So I'm wondering what the other boxes are going to look like. Will we find another old coin in one of the other 3 boxes? I would be cool. There's another 2000. That's what I mean. NIFCs. Only a few 23s and 24s. What this box have in it? It had 5 heavy ones in it. Yeah. 5 heavies. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 9 40s. This is what we had in this one. And 2 90s right now. So we really only need... this box should turn out better than the first box, except the first box had a Barber. There's a nice 1980. I think this box might turn out to be better. We'll find out here shortly. Still have 3 heavy ones in here. Here's a 224.2. That one, the gap in there, that looks like a little bent. That's not bent, it's just wore out. There's just some wore out coins in there. Oh, wow, I thought there was an 87. It's an 83 with the ring of death, but it has its FG. All right. Yeah, there's 9 40s. I think that's what we had in the first box, was 9 40s, 4 90s, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there was 9 40s, 4 90s. Right now we're at 9 40s and 2 90s. So yeah, I'm going to say we're going to get at least I'm going to say we're going to get at least 2 more 90s out of this, because we got 2 226.7s yet, and there is a 226 coming up. I don't hold my breath on the 226s, because there's a 2012 Denver. 15 rolls to go in this box. That could be a proofie. No, 74. Okay, 224.4. Yeah, I think the last box has, one box has 3 enders in it, and the other box has 6 heavies in it with an ender. So I'm not sure which box I should do first. Maybe I should do the Walking Liberty box last. since it was the last box I picked up on Friday. It's got 6 heavy total, and 1 is the Walker, so yeah. No silver for you. All right. Here we have a 226. The last one had a 40 and a 90 in it, but no guarantee with these coins. We're hoping to see at least something. At least something. Oh, yeah, we're going to see something. There's one there, and I don't know what that dark one is, so we're going to go with the dark one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at that. We're going to get 2 silver coins. A 1934. Out of a 226, we're going to get 2 of them. 1934, Philadelphia, and a 68. 2 40s, a 40 and a 90 out of both 226s. Is that crazy or what? 1934 Walking Liberty. We're going to get 3 walkers at least today. I would have never guessed that again. 34 Walking Liberty. That's awesome, dude. Oh, my God. 23. I did not see that coming at all. I just saw that dark edge. There's a 225.8. Might get something out of this, I hope. Like that 225.9, we hope. Yep, we're going to get 1 out of there. It looks like a 40. You never know anymore. It could be a 90 these days. Who knows? 67. This box is definitely better than the first one. Got a 34 Walking Liberty out of this box. That is awesome. 24 Philadelphia. Yep, this box is definitely going to beat the other box. That's crazy. 10 rolls to go. We got 2 226 sevens. There's a 225 even. Don't see anything there except the dirty one. Not silver. 83. 95. Nothing else. Crazy cool day. It's a crazy cool day. Somebody threw a lot of stuff away. No doubt about it. Walkers, Benjis, Barber, Kennedy, 87s, a couple wore out proofs. See nothing in this one here. I haven't seen too many of those rusty coins in here at all. This one. All right, 226.7. One would think after you get a 226 that you're going to have a bunch in here, but I'll be happy with 190 right now. There's one right there, peeking through right there. Got one peeking through. How about another dark one? You think it's possible? The dark will be another Walking Liberty. And that looks like a 36. That one is hard to tell. I cannot believe a 2 dark edge. I got to see if there's a mint mark. Is this crazy or what? Does this got a mint mark on it? No, it does not. That is so cool, man. That dark toning on there and stuff. Oh my God, it's crazy. 36. They got a 36, a 34. Just think, this guy, if he had a collection, 34. I don't think there's a mint mark on this. Let's double check. No, both these are from Philadelphia. That is crazy cool. Just thinking somebody had a collection, 34, 31, you know what I'm saying? That is crazy cool. And we still have another one in here to poke out. It should be a 40. Yep, another 68D. This box was the best box so far today. That is crazy cool. I like that dark. I was thinking the dark edge was going to not be one this time like that blue edge was. Is that awesome or what? Can't wait to see what's in the other boxes. We got at least four coming yet. We got 4 enders coming yet. That is crazy. What is this looking one? This is a wore out 74. 2024 Philadelphia. You got to enjoy this because this does not happen all the time. Like the last couple years, we've been like dying, struggling. This is something you don't think would ever happen, like in 2-3 weeks in a row, So yeah, I am enjoying this. So yeah, I'm averaging. If you take even the Brinks rolls boxes, I'm averaging like 2.8 silver coins per box right now without them. The Loomis boxes, I'm averaging 3.5 per coin. There's another 226.7. Would that be cool if there's 2 more in here? We've been having some really cool rare moments today. So let's see. There's nothing. Oh, there is one right there. I just didn't see it, but there is one right there. Is there another one? No, just one it looks like, unless that one next to it. Is this one silver? No. Phew, man, there's some rough looking coin there. 64 Kennedy. Philadelphia. 540, 590s out of this box. That's crazy. What? Only one coin? Must be one of these other ones. 3 rolls to go. 3 rolls to go. 2 rolls to go. Anybody who does this knows it does not work this way a lot, especially these days with everybody doing it. And somebody threw a bunch of something away. There's no doubt about it. A bunch of something. 224.8. That's the lowest we've gotten today with a silver in it. Can we get another? Oh, we're going to get another 224.8 with another 40 in it right there. I love it when you can't miss them. Another. That is a 66 from Philadelphia. This was an awesome box. Couple Walkers. And our last roll, 225 even. Couple bicentennials on the end. One is a wore down one. Can we get lucky silver? No, no lucky silver in the last roll today yet. That was a really good box. Now we have a dilemma. A dilemma. That was a really good box. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 40s out of the box. And I believe this was the nicest one out of that. 13 40s out of there. And we ended up with 5 90s. 3 Kennedys from Philadelphia. For those of you who don't know, Kennedy, 1964 was the first year for Kennedy. And the last year for 90% silver for circulation. And a 34 and a 36 from Philadelphia. Walk-in Liberties. That is crazy cool. That's a beautiful design. This is a very nice tone one here. I like that. That is awesome. What else can we find? I don't know because we do have a Walker Ender. And then we did pick up 287 Ds and IFCs. That's pretty cool. I like that. That was a great, great box. So we got 18 silver coins out of that one-ended box. Only 2 coins away from a sleeper box with one ender. So close for a sleeper box. My sleeper boxes are 15 in a box with no enders as a sleeper. And if you have one ender, got to have 20 in the box. But we missed it by 2. All right, what are we going to do? I don't know if we're going to do, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, wow. We have 3 boxes to go yet. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this box next because actually this one does not have an ender and it has a 226.1. This might not have silver in it to tell you the truth. 226.1. 226.1. I don't know why I was thinking this had an ender. So we have 3 boxes to go yet. We're going to find out quickly enough. But this box is nothing like the other four. This one has new enders. New enders. More new coins in it. So we're going to find out. 226-1. But this box is definitely going to be different looking. A lot more new enders. Yeah. Well, that's a 2005 there. That's an NIFC. The other ones are all face up. We'll see what's in it, but that's a 2005 there. I wonder what this one here is. So, nope, that is a 2001. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So we do have a 226-1. Hopefully there's some silver in it. Hopefully at least a 40. Let's see what we can find out of it. This is crazy cool. So yeah, and then the next box we're going to do is, it's either the 3-ender box, which I think I'm going to do next, and I'm going to save the Walking Liberty Ender box for last, since that was the last box I picked up on Friday, and it has 4 heavy and, oh, I'm sorry, I can't see that one. The next box, we'll see. I think maybe we'll save the Walker for last. But let's see. This is starting out like the other boxes. There's a 23 Philly. What box am I on? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is box number 5. And I am like out of buckets because my bucket's empty. So you're gonna have to try to somehow use this container to put the coins in. So that makes so much noise. But yeah, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, I thought that the last 3 boxes had silver, but they don't. I should say the last 4 boxes. It was only 3. I thought there was something off. 81 painted. 23. Knock on wood. Right now, it's looking like the other 4 boxes. I wanted to save this for the end, but we're going to see. Hopefully, there's some silver in that 226-1. Because I was thinking we were going to have silver in every one of these boxes after I did those 2, but I was incorrect. And I see no silver in our heavy roll. Let's hopefully this is not going to be, well, it's definitely not going to be like the other one I have. It's 2009. We actually might have 3 boxes with no silver in today. Let's hope not. What box is this? This box is the sister box of the 3-ender box over there. So I'm hoping there's 3 enders in one. What's this? No, Bicentennial. So this is the box, sister box, and there's one of those like kind of rusty coins. So I'm hoping 3-ender box. And this one both have silver in is what you're hoping on, but it doesn't work that way. It's a nice 88. Might get another 87 yet. Yeah, the 3-ender box is this is the sister box, so we're hoping. 2010, just like the first 2, second and third box. It's looking like the second and third box now. Let's hope it has a silver in it. Only found 3 proofs today so far, and they're pretty rough shape. Pretty rough shape. There's this nice 72 from Philadelphia. Let's see if that's the DDO. That would be nice. No, it's not. That's a beautiful coin, though. Roll number 9, 225.7. Will we have silver? Lucky 7 would be cool. It sucks to go from a box with a bunch of silver to a box that might have none in it, but it's all good. MP is everywhere. Roll number 10, 225.4, not wrapped very well. Oh my God, look at that. It happened to be in the roll that is not wrapped very well, but that is very shiny. Almost looks like we haven't found a chrome one yet this year. This looks like a chrome one. Yeah, it's going to be a chrome one. We got our first chrome, and this sucker is blazing. I'm glad that is not silver in that roll. Man, 92 chrome. Look at that. That thing is blinging. That is awesome. Our first chrome coin of the year. We've gotten gold already, but that is chrome. Wow, that really stuck out there pretty good. A very chromy coin. Our first chrome coin of the year. And the first sticker coin was that Obama, but that was rough. That I'm not even keeping. Entertaining the idea of keeping a coin that is that rough shape. 225.3. Yeah, somebody's dump got dumped over a bunch of boxes, and I hope that we can get some of those boxes next week too. Man, that thing is rough. Rough. Definitely our most shiniest coin. Yeah, this year I'm going to do my best to keep track of everything that I find, proofs, chrome, 87s, everything, and put them down. Gold, chrome. We always kept our silver, Barnes. Excuse me. 25.1. Oh no. 22. It looks like the first two boxes. The first box and the fourth box, I guess you could say. We're hoping to see some silver. It's definitely not a lot of new coins in these boxes. This is rare to have boxes with hardly any newer coins. Kind of scares you in a way. Yeah, not a lot of new coins in these boxes at all. And we're on box number 5, and they've all been that way so far. I thought with those newer looking enders, but apparently they're NIFCs more than anything. Here's a 2001, but that doesn't count. $24.9. Yeah, I thought we had more silver. I thought they all had silver. There's a 2023 Philadelphia. Roll number 20, 225.3. How many silvers you think are going to be in the 3 silver ender box? Well, we know there's 3 in there, and I forget how many heavies there are in there. And the 1 silver ender is heavy, so I'm assuming that's a 90. Got tails up. I got a funny feeling this box is going to be a skunk box for silver. I hope not. 224.4. Crazy. One box has 18 silver coins in it. 25.5. And our heaviest roll was a skunker. $19.71. Not the DDL. The sister box has 3 silver coins in it. That's a 2020. This is just like the first, second, 2002. Yeah, these are all like the same. All right, roll 25 in box number 5. One chrome plated, one very chrome plated. And that is it. 25.5. Roll 26. Odd. Might be a boo box. It's supposed to rain or snow sometime today or tonight around here. Yeah, there definitely is not many new coins in these boxes. Nice 82. Nice G's on there. Roll number 30. $20.23. I'm really curious what's in the 3-ender box now. $2009 Denver. $23, 2001. I think we might have silver, but I'm not sure if that is silver. It looks silver, but I've been fooled before. Let's see. I don't think it is. I'm almost wrong. It's a 68. So we are going to find that was roll 33. So we have a 68D. Cool beans. We got silver in the box. Awesome. 5 out of 7 boxes are going to have silver. We had to wait a long time for that one. 23. So yeah. We have silver in at least 5 boxes. 5 out of 7 boxes for the week. That's pretty damn good. And right now we're at what? 18, 28, 32 silver coins. 32. I thought you went to sleep, Dennis. What's for dinner? Finally. All these boxes look almost identical. It's just the 2 did not have any silver. Hardly any 23s or 24s in them. NIFCs. Hardly any new coins. We've seen pretty many 2020s and couple 22s today, but hardly any 23s or 24s. But I am not complaining at all on that part. But yeah, it's crazy. There's a 21 Philadelphia. Yeah, I think we've seen pretty many 2020s and 21s in a sense, considering. I mean, most rolls are looking like this. There's like no newer ones in it. So very strange, but I will take it. Maybe we're in some old stock. I like old stock. This is old stock. This is good stuff. I hope there's about 20 pallets of this to go through the whole year. I mean, very rare do you see a nice shiny edge. And there's a 21. That's actually a 21 Philadelphia. I mean, it looks like it was just dumped, just minted. So, yeah. Heavy silver roll I see in the back is a 225.9, but right now our 226.1 didn't have anything, but you just never know what's going to be in a roll, even when you weigh it. You just don't know. Yeah. 23 Philadelphia, 21 Philadelphia. Yeah. Roll number 40. Roll number 40. I mean, there's like hardly any new coins in there. Last 10 rolls. I think the reason we found that silver was because somebody didn't know it was a silver. It was so messed up. They just tossed it. They were edge hunting and they didn't see it, so they just tossed it. 224.6. That could be a proof. Maybe an 87. No, it's a nice 81 now. $225.6. It's crazy that the sister box of this has 3 enders. It's just what's nuts about it, you know. 23. I can't wait to see what's in it. I mean, we got 3 enders. Dennis would always say 30 in the box, but I don't believe there's going to be 30 in the box. One could hope. Yeah, 3 enders based on my 7-ender box of 42 or 43. I'm going to say hopefully 20 would be nice. I mean, it is what it is. I hate guessing. I feel you jinx yourself, but yeah, even though they look like there was a bunch of enders in a sense, a few, but it's the same thing. There's like nothing hardly in these for new ones at all, which is fine, but we got lucky to get 1 silver. 5 rolls to go. Surprised we haven't found any more proofs. 4 rolls to go. 225.1. I think we got lucky getting that silver for some reason, but I will take it. A 225.9. I'm hoping there's something hiding in this one. Even a 40 would be nice. I see nothing. 2023 Philadelphia. 2 rolls to go, and that's that one with that NIFC ender. I see no silver. What's this? A 23? Yep, 23. That's a 2005 Denver. 74 Philadelphia. Well, last roll luck. 225.1. I don't think we got one on the last roll yet today. We haven't got one on the first roll either, but no, we got lucky. We got 1 silver out of that box, and I'm happy to have it. And there's hardly any 23s. I don't know if I saw a 24 in here. I know I saw 2 23s, but I don't think we saw a 24 in this box. Yeah, it was a good box. We actually got a very, very freshly chrome plated 1992 from, it looks like Philadelphia. That is crazy cool. And we happen to pull 1968 40%er out of that box, and we will take it. Now, the sister box of this box, 3 enders. I wonder if that's all that's in it. Let's find out. 3 enders. Okay, Walker has 6 heavies, so we're going to go with the 3 ender box. 4 heavies, 3 enders, and one of those is a 90%er, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is going to be crazy box. This should be a really good box. Well, it already is a good box. 3 enders. So. Now this one looks different. Now 21, 21, 23. But there's an ender. Hold on. Oops. Ender. The heaviest roll of the day, 227 grams. I'm assuming that's a 90, and hopefully has a friend in there. We have another ender, 225.3, assuming that's a 40%er. And another ender weighs a 226.1, which we just had a roll with 226.1, had nothing. But I'm going to assume that's a 40 or a 90. So we don't know. And another heavy one. I thought it was 4 heavy ones in this. No? 226. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there is 4. And a 226.8. Should be a 90 in there. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3. Hopefully at least 4 silver coins in this box. We have 3 enders. See 21, 21, 24. 24. So this is a mixed bag. 24, 23. So this box is definitely going to have more newer ones in it, but it's got 3 enders, and it is the sister box of this one. These were picked up at the same time. So 224.9. Let's see how many. We know we have at least 140. I'm going to say, unless there's a magic coin in with that one. Just curious. There's a 21, 23. Just curious. Still no luck on the first roll or last roll for having silver. And this would normally say 3 enders, 30 coins, but I don't think we're going to come close. 225.1. How many rolls is it going to take till we get a silver? Will it be the ender roll? I hope not. Roll number 4. 225.4. Is that dirty coin a silver coin? It kind of looks like one. 225.4, roll 4. It is not, unless it's bicentennial silver, but it does not look silver. Nope, that's a good faker. Little faker, but we didn't get excited about it. That's our first faker. A real faker. Well, we did another blue one. Yeah, we don't jump up and down. We don't know. 225.3. Definitely need a couple more newer coins in this one. Yeah, I thought for sure that was going to be a silver, but you never know what you're going to get until you open the rolls up. 96. See, our 1 ender box had 18 in it. The other one had 13 in it, 1 ender box. And now we have a 3 ender box. One would think, you know, but I think this might be a poor box. We're going to have at least 4 in here, I hope. Roll number 8, 224.6. Lightest we've had today is 224.8 twice. We know we have a 40 in here. I just wonder how many coins that these people threw away. There's 225, 5. See, this one definitely has a lot more newer ones in it. That's silver now. It's just a toner. Tone 74, Philadelphia. A lot more newer ones in this box. That's right. When Dennis did his 113, it was none in the first like 11 rolls. That looks like a proof. Proof or commemorative, let's hope. Commemorative would be nice. It's a proof. Our nicest one, a 2002 San Francisco clad proof. There we go. There's a proof in there. Well, that was a nicer proof. Roll number 10 finally pulls off a proof. All right, looks like we're going to go to our first ender to get a silver. 227 grams. That's our heaviest roll. I believe that's a 90%er. And I'm hoping there's something else in with it, but you never know. Oh, yeah, there's going to be something with it right there. Right there. I don't think that's silver, but let's see. We know we have an ender. That is a 64 from Philadelphia. What's this? Maybe one? Nope, that's a 71. And this is a 68 from Denver. That's cool. We got 2 out of that one. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we know we have 40s in here. Oh, back-to-back rolls. I think we're going to get one right there. 225, 4. It's a beautiful 67. I'm just hoping a 70 is going to pop out here soon. One that we don't have is a 70 yet. Boom. Tape on my hand. I'm pretty sure whoever threw this away somebody threw a 70 or 2 away. We will not get 3 in a row, but we're doing good. We have 2 enders yet, so we're going to get at least 5 silver coins out of this box. 225, 2. If somebody were to throw my collection away, there'd be plenty of 90s and 40s, Walkers, Benjis. I mean, I have 5. This is my 5th Barber, 2 seeded. So it's like if somebody's been collecting, like in a sense I've been doing, finding them or whatever, and somebody threw it away. I mean, I'm pretty sure they had an extensive collection. There's a 2018. Yeah, there's all kinds of yummy 87s, proofs. I mean, you name it. So many foreign coins. Silver, non-silver, you know. So, yeah. 225, 1. Definitely more newer coins in this one than the other ones. Mostly 23s. 225, 5. Next roll is a heavy one. I think it's a 226, but let's see. Our heavy roll, 226. Let's hope there's something hiding in it. Oh, yeah, look at that, 226. I think we might get 2 out of it. I think there's one there and that one there. That's awesome. Let's get the one we think might be a silver. It is. Another 68D and a very bright edge. Another 68D. That's cool. We're going to get at least 7 out of this box. But look at all the newer ones. The most new ones we found in the box so far today is this one here. And this is a sister box of the last one we did. This is the first one with so many in there. Let's roll 19. Let's go to roll 20. 225, 1. We're not going to have back-to-back rolls on that one. Definitely a lot. There's a 24. Nice 82 has its FG. A nice 72 D. 24. 20 down. 5 silver coins. Ender coming up in 3 more rolls after this. There's a 22, 23. Yeah, it's all the same stuff. It's just got more 23s and 4s in this box. That's all. There's not one new one in there that I see at all. 96. Here's a 225 6, and the next roll is an ender is a 225 3. I'm hoping there's one in here. There is not. 23, open 23. There's an ender right there. 225 3 should be a 40%er. Second ender in the box. Oh wow, it's actually going to have one in with it. There's going to be one right there, almost in the middle. What else we got? So most we got today was 2 in a row. There's a nice 67. 2 in this dog. And another 67. Crazy cool. 1 ender to go. 2 heavies and one of them's an ender. I was really hoping to see another Barber. Hey, Quinny Sal, how you doing? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Barber, Benji, Walker, Kennedy, all 90%. Yeah, it's been crazy. How are you doing? Yeah, that's the first half of the box. Yeah, I'll show it to you real quick since you just showed up. But our first box had the quads. 1900 Philadelphia. We had a Benji, 1953 from Denver. A 43 Walker from Philly and a Kennedy, 90% from Philly. And then there was 940s in that too, that first box. That is crazy. The only thing we missed was seeded. And then the other box with the 1 ender had 18 silver coins in it. 2 of them were Walkers, 390 Kennedys, and yeah, that's been crazy. It's awesome. And then this box is put out 2. This has 3 enders. 2, 4, 6. We have 7 coins so far out of the 3 ender box, and we only have 1 ender left to go. So it's amazing. This was 1 ender, 68, had 18 in it. This one had 13 silvers in it. This one had 1 silver, none. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, we're doing good. How you doing? Anything happened to you this week at all? Any silver dimes? Oh wow, look at this. We're gonna get 2 more out of this roll. 225 4. We haven't got a 3 roll silver yet today. We've only gotten 2. I don't think we've got a 3 one. Is that silver there? No, it's an 80. It's a nice 67. We're waiting for a 1970 to pop out of this dump. That would be so cool right now. Another 67. 2 more 67s out of that. That's awesome. That is awesome. 2023. That's awesome. That's roll 24. Or no, yeah, 27, sorry. 225 too. I mean, any roll can have silver in there at this time. Just the way it works. You get 2 out of 1 roll and none out of a bunch of rolls. 2 out of a roll. Yeah. You get what you get, and I like it. I enjoy it. The 225 6. Wow, we're gonna get lucky on that one. I'll get all them new ones in there, and there's a silver right there. At least it appears to be a silver. Let's make sure. There it is. There it is. 1970. Ha ha. Denver. Hey, we got one. We got all the 70s today. Is that cool or what? We got the 70. That is awesome. We got the 70D. First NIFC ever created was the 1970. And there's one of them right there. We got one. That's awesome. That is awesome, dude. I know. That's exciting. And that's a nice one, too. That is awesome. We got Barber. We got the 70. What else are you going to get today? What else can we possibly get today? Somebody threw somebody's collection away, and there's no doubt about that. Oh, look at that. Almost another ender. Oh, my God. Back-to-back rolls with silver. We got a 70 after all that talking about it. That is cool. Another 67. 3-ender box will give you a 70 from Denver. Unreal. I can imagine all the coins that whoever dumped this, that somebody had. I mean, Barbers, 70s. I mean, NIFC. I mean, crazy. I can't believe we finally got a 70. I didn't think we were going to get one. But one would think a 70 would have got thrown away and all that. This one looks different. That one looks different. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be an 87. But let's see. It's a 73D. Let's see if it'll be the DDO or DDR. It is not the DDO, and it is not the DDR. That is awesome, man. A 70. Barber, 70. Could this day get any better? I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. Anything is possible, but this is like a rare moment, and Dennis knows it. I know. Not an ender. It's just, it would be cool if it is, but definitely I don't believe is an ender. Just a toned coin. It would have been nice if it was an ender, but it is not. I cannot believe we pulled out a 75. We're doing great this year. I mean, we got foreign silver. We got a Barber. I mean, oh my God, we got everything. We got everything. We got a 70. I mean, like, unreal. Unreal. Did you get anything this week? This is unreal. 2021. I mean, what do we, the only thing we haven't got so far, I don't even think we haven't got a proof silver yet this year, but that's about the only thing I could think of right now that we have not gotten is a silver proof. I mean, we got, oh man, you got a Barber for Christ. Barber, Benjis, Walker, Kennedy, 40s, 90s. We got the 70. We got foreign silver. We got our proofs. The only thing I can think of right now is seeded or older, yeah, proof silver. Special mint set. I don't know if we found the special mint set this year yet or not. I don't think so. Special mint set coin. I don't think we found one yet. 140, 2 quarters, 1 war nickel. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Congratulations. All right, this is our last ender in this box. It almost doesn't look like an ender, but it is an ender. I'm going to say 226-1. It's amazing when you get a silver ender and you're like, is that an ender? I don't know, but there's definitely going to be one on the inside there, it looks like. And we do have an ender. Hoping one of these is a 64. Oh, a 69. I don't, oh, this is a 226-1, so I don't think we're going to get a 90 out of this. and a 67. We'll take 2 out of that. Came 10% shy, but not bad. We're not going to get our 30, we hope, to see for Dennis. But what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13 silver coins out of this box already, so that's not bad. 225.4. And our last heavy one's coming up, and that's a 226.8. Wow, look at that. Look at that. All brand new. Boy, that would have been cool if that 70 would have been in that roll. Man, that would have been cool. But what are your odds? Look at all that. All brand new coins. I would have never seen that coming today. Okay. 226.8 should make up for that, I hope. That would have been nice if that would have been like a 70 would have been in there. That would have been like the ultimate. Wow, it's kind of going to be like the ultimate, but look at that. Look at all them new ones in there. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 old ones in there. And one of them, it looks, I don't know. Ooh, it's going to be a 64. Philadelphia. We'll take another 90%er. That is crazy. Can't believe that one roll had all, they were all brand. I would have never seen that coming today. Not the way it's been going. We'll take another 90 all day. I cannot believe we got a 70D out of that. Well, one could say it's a special mint set coin because it is in an NIFC. MP's in the house. That's crazy. Roll number 40, 225.3. It's just amazing, though. Like, you wouldn't think, like, after the last couple years of just struggling to get a silver in the box, to get a dump. A dump. We had 40-something in that one box. Then I got new ones the next week. Then we got, I forget how many last week. And then we get all these this week. Yeah, this is crazy cool. So 225.6. We are on the last row. There's no more heavies, no more enders in this box. Wow, look at that. Another roll of all brand new ones. I wonder if there's anything in there. Unreal. Unreal. And our last box has our last box is actually an extra box because it's not a place I ordered. They accidentally ordered one box, and I'm glad they accidentally ordered one box. There's a walk-in Liberty Ender. And I think there's like 6 total heavies in it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, 3 enders doesn't mean you're going to get 30, but 3 enders means you're going to get something else. What was I hoping? I was hoping I was going to get around 20 based on my 7-ender box. There's a dirty black and 86. I was hoping to get 20, but I didn't even get to that point. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we have 5 rolls to go, so we're not even going to get 20. And now we're hoping to get 15 now, I guess. Is that silver, maybe? Dirty silver? Oh, it is. I like a dirty silver edge. And then we have another dirty edge, but I don't think that one's silver. No, that is tone 72. Cool beans. Four rolls of 225.1. Going skating. Great stream. Thanks, Dennis. Enjoy skating. Skating. Got one box to do yet. Yeah, I hope so. That's what we want to see with silver. Mostly silver. We've only had one. Look at that, like, and then there's no new ones at all in the next this roll, you know? It's crazy. It's just, they come the way they come, you know? Yeah, I am not complaining. 225.1. Yeah, I was hoping there would be one in this because the last roll is only 224.6, and the lightest roll we've had today was silver. Two of them with 224.8. So we have not had a first roll with silver in it yet, and we have not had a last roll with silver. But 224.6, anything is possible. No silver. But yeah, 3-ender box. I was hoping there'd be more, but I just had a funny feeling there wasn't. But we did get the 70D, so that made up for it. How's that? So we ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 40s out of that, and 2 90s. And our best 40s today is the 1970D. That is awesome. I'll take that all day long. And then we did get 2 90s, both from Philly. That is awesome. That is awesome, 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 awesome. The 70D. That's crazy. What did we get out of there? I'm sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15 silver coins out of a 3-ender box. We ended up getting 18 silver coins out of a 1-ender box. And we ended up getting 13 silver coins out of a 1-ender box. So we have 1 box left to do. It has 1 ender. 1 ender. And this is my extra box because I'm not supposed to have this because they accidentally ordered it. We got 6 heavy and 1 walker is in there. So this is the box that was not supposed to be. And I'm glad they accidentally ordered it. Because, oh my God, how do I want to do this box? I have no clue how I want to do this box. So we're going to do it the way I picked it up. That was so cool when I opened this box up and there was a Walking Liberty ender. The last time I picked up, they ordered 2 boxes accidentally. They were 2024s. So that's a 226.3. And then we have a 226.7 next to it. A 226.3 next to it. 226.1. 226.3. And, oh. One roll didn't write how much it weighed. He marked it that it was heavy, but he didn't weigh it. I weighed it, but I didn't mark it. Let's see what it is. Let's see what this one weighs. Let's see. I don't know if this will work after I started it. Let's see if this one weighs. You ready? Ooh, 227.7. Wow, how did I miss that? Wow, this is actually going to be our heaviest roll of the day. 227.7. I don't know. I forgot to mark that one down, but yeah, 227.7. Man, that's going to be a good one. Should be at least, I'm going to say there's going to be at least 2 in there based on that way. But yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually have 6 heavy ones, and 1 is the ender. So I'm going to say 90 in this, 90 in this, 90 maybe, definitely a 90. Don't know. We're going to see. This is the box that wasn't supposed to be, and we have that's actually our first Walking Liberty ender of the year. So I had a Benji ender a couple streams ago. We had our 90% Kennedy ender. We have our walking ender here. We have a Barber ender, which is not normal, but we'll take it. What else can we get this year? And we're only in February. So we're going to call all these off. 225.1. I'm going to say there's at least 6 silver coins in here, maybe 7. So let's see what happens with a 1-ender box. Our last 1-ender box. And again, nothing in the first roll. There's a 2021. This is starting off like the other 2 boxes. 224.8. So yeah, 224.8. It's a 21, another 21. Yeah, when I went down to pick this box up, I said, if you want to accidentally order a couple boxes a week. Now, I've gone to this bank in the past and I've ordered boxes, but it's not my typical bank, so I don't push my luck. You know what I'm saying? Another 21. So right now, I'm happy with getting, if I get 6 boxes a week and they're circulated, I'm a happy dog right now. And there's a lot of tumblers in this one too. Right now we're on roll number 4. There's a 22, Philadelphia. Walking Liberty Ender. There's a 220. That's what I'm saying. This is probably all part of this dump. I'm going to say it's all part of this dump. It all basically almost looked the same, except the one box had a bunch of 23s in it, which you just saw. There's more, and it's tumblers. Roll number 6, 225.3. I'm going to say it's all part of the same dump. And God knows what got dumped. I mean, we got Barber, Kennedy's, seeded. Oh, yeah, seeded, I wish. For Barber, Kennedy, Benji, and Walker, 70D. I mean, what else got dumped? That hopefully we get some of it in the future, but yeah. This box is kind of looking like the first couple boxes. Roll number 8, 225.1. I don't think we've had one that started off hot in the first row at all. Well, I'm glad I flipped the box this way because this bad boy has got nothing in the 2 rolls to go. That's a nice one there. Oh, there's a nice 74D. Let's see if that is DDO. DDO for you. No, it is not. 225.3. That looks like it could be a proof. There's a wide edge there. It looks kind of older. It could be an 87 or it could be a proof. Let's see. I'm hoping it's something besides a 90. No, it's a 95. Philadelphia. 95. Roll number 10, 225.2. No silver in the first row again. What's that one there? 2021. Okay. Second row has 2 heavy ones in it, and one of them's an 224.6. Would be nice to get something lighter than 224.8 with the silver, but not today. Not yet, anyways. Some tumblers in there, and they get wore out. That's why that rolls way lighter. Like got some coins in here that have just been wore out. 225.3. Yeah, just because you got an ender don't mean you're going to have a bunch of inners, but yeah. 2021 is the popular note right now. $225.4. We don't even know if we have any 40%ers in here because we don't. Oh, wait. 225.4. I think we're going to have a silver. Lucky roll number 13. I think we have a silver. Speak of the devil, 40%er, 1967, 40% from Philadelphia. So we have a 40. Roll 13. What year are you? 2023, our first 2023, I believe, out of this box. Okay, if we can get one out of here, we'll get 4 in a row, but not. We're only going to get 2 in a row. Let's see. 25.2. Ooh, another one, 2 in a row. Yep, 66. Philly. Is that a silver? I don't think so. Well, let's double check. 72. Not going to happen for you. 2023. And our ender, our last ender of today. Beautiful walking Liberty. Never got a 70 yet. Wow. It takes a while. I mean, my first one was a destroyed one, but I did find one a long time ago, and I have found some over the years for me and Dennis. But that looks like a Philadelphia walking Liberty. The best eagle design I believe they ever made. Right there. I love that eagle. 226.3, so I'm assuming that's the only thing in here, but who knows, you know? Keep going. You'll find something. It's got to be out there. I think there might be one in there. I think there might be a 40 right there, but let's look at our, see what year we have here. No mint mark. I don't see a mint mark on it. 1946. Beautiful coin. That's our third walker of today. I think we have a 40 in here with it. Yep, a 67. I'll take clones all day long. Not bad for a 226.3. 2 silvers in it. Walker and a 40. You can take that all day long. It's like Rick. Rick has never found the foreign silver yet. And Rob, he's never found a seeded yet. All the boxes he's done, I'm surprised he never found a seeded Liberty. Now he just found a two Barber box. I mean, he just had a Barber end or two. I don't know what year it was, but he found 2 in that box. I was hoping to find a second one too, but yeah. This will be our 4th coin in a row. Roll. 226.7. Dennis is going roller skating. 226.7. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. There's one. Only one. Oh, you know what? There might be 2. I think they're side by side, but I'm not sure what that is next to it. Is that a side by sider? Let's see. Yeah, it's a side by sider. We got another walker. What year is that? Oh my God, another walker. Back to back walkers. You don't get that often. What year is this? I can't tell. 1946. A double 46 and still no mint mark. I'm going to double check to make sure there's no. I can't believe it. Back-to-back Walker rolls, back-to-back Philadelphias. They followed each other through the years. That is awesome. That is crazy. I would have never guessed. Oh, my God. That's beautiful. 46. Double 46s back-to-back, and then we have a 40 to go with it. A nice 68. There was a 40 in the other one, too, wasn't there? Yeah. Did we just get a Walker and a 40 in both rolls back to back? Yeah, I don't think you'll ever beat that. That was pretty cool. I think we just had back to back Walker rolls and with a 40 with them. That is crazy cool. All right. 1. I think that was 4 in a row. Can we get 5 in a row? I doubt it, but hey, you never know. No, our streak has ended. We have to start all over again, but that is darn cool, man. Dennis takes his son roller skating, and Dennis does roller skate, actually. It's been a while since I roller skated. 225.2. Only one Benji today. Walkers, we have what? 4 walkers now? That's a pretty good day. Pretty good year. I think I only found 2 walkers, 2 or 3 walkers all last year. I don't even know if Dennis got one. I only found 2 or 3 for me. I only did like 90-some boxes. It was a bad year. 225.7. Roll 19. Can we be a lucky 7? Be a lucky 7. It is not a lucky 7. Yeah, I've gotten 4 walkers already in this spot, in this hunt. And I think we do have one. Do we have one? Yeah, I have a walker from my extra bank, because the first boxes that we got from them, there was a walker in the one box. So it's like my 5th walker of the year. Last year, I only got 2 or 3. Last year was not a good year. I mean, it was a good year in a sense, but it wasn't based on, yeah. It was either 93 or 98 boxes. A chance at a 225.7 again. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure it's a walker, but look at that thin silver. Oh my God. I hope it's a Barber or a seeded. Look how thin that Barber is. It's a little darker too. Oh my God, I'm scared to look at this coin. Is it a Barber or is it going to be a Walker? Oh my God, what do you guys think it's going to be? Oh, it's going to be a Walking Liberty. Oh my God, I saw that thin silver and I thought we were going to get another Barber. Oh my God, what year is that? That's 17. Is that a 17? Oh my God, that's old. I think that's a, no, I think first year was 16. Oh my God, it's a 1917. Oh, that's thin silver. Man, I was so close to a, oh, it's an S mark. Is that $1 million coin? Oh my God. I thought that was going to be a Barber. We were so close to another Barber. I think 16 was the first year. We missed it by 2 years. 1917, San Francisco. We finally got one with a mint mark over there. You can barely see it, but it is there. Oh, man, that was so close. I thought that was going to be Barber. So close to being Barber material. But look at the Barber. So much darker. If it would have been a dark edge, I would have been more excited. I would have really got excited. Oh, my God, so close. 17S. Unreal. Our third Barber out of this box. Or not Barber. I can't keep saying Barber. I'm so sorry. Our Walking Liberty. See, that's what happens when you get old. You can't keep things straight. Oh, my God. That didn't even weigh heavy, did it? That wasn't even a heavy roll. That was just old silver. Old silver weighs light. Oh, my God. So close. I thought we had one. I was hoping Barber is seated. Barber is seated. Oh, my God. 1917 S. We're 1 year, 2 years off. Oh, my God. We were so close. 1914. 1915 was the last year for a Barber. 1916, 1917 S. Yeah, the obverse mint mark. I don't ever found one with an obverse mint mark yet, but the reverse mint mark in this book's old, 2021. Yeah, this book is way behind, but yeah, it's saying G4 $18, but the coin's worth more than that in a sense in silver, but it probably weighs light, but that is cool. Man, so cool. That's 5. No, yeah, that's 5. No, that's 6. We got 6 Walking Liberties today. That's 3 times as much as I got last year. Oh my God. Thin silver, man. That was just crazy. Ugh. I don't know if that's silver. It just looks weird because it's dark and it's thinner, but I don't know if it's silver. 225 4. No, actually 224 6. I don't think it is, but you never know. It is not. 73. Oh my God, you got me on edge. I'm on edge now. I'm fragile. 2023. I'm fragile. Oh, that was crazy cool. 225 8. Thin silver twice. I see non-thin silver. Could that be another 70 edge? Could that be a 70? I doubt it, but let's see. No, it's a 65. First year for 40% was 1965 from Philadelphia. Wow, crazy con. This is, you can't get better. I'm not going to say you can't get better than today, but this will be a hard day to beat. This will be a hard day to beat, and I think we have another one. Got some burnt silver there. Wouldn't that be cool if that was a real old one that was burnt edged? But it's not. 68. Got a little rust on it. Denver. Man, that is cool beans. That's roll 24. We still got 4 heavy ones to go. Yeah. A 227.7. I can't believe I missed marking that one. Yeah. Wow. Thin silver. So close to another Barber. 17S. Yeah, I don't think I've ever found an obverse mint mark one yet. Because in 16 they were on the front, which is the obverse, and 17 they started on the obverse, and then they started putting them on the reverse. So 16 was the first year and obverse. And the mint mark, I believe, is under In God We Trust. Okay, We got a 226.3, so we went thin silver. We don't want them to weigh heavy. Thin silver will not weigh heavy, but let's see what's in the 23. Oh wow, we're going to get 2 in here. Almost an ender and 1 over here. Number 4. Wow, there's going to be 2 in here. Really surprised today. That one's pretty shiny. Let's go with this one. I think this is a 40. And it is 68D. This might be a 42, but hopefully it's a 90. And it is a 90. That's 64 Philadelphia. That is crazy cool. This is awesome. 72. 2 more out of that. Well, that was roll 26, so we're on the second half of the box. Good start. First half had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. The second half is starting off. We got 2. Amazing. Amazing. It's been a great day. Hope next week brings something good. Yeah, we won't get anything for a while. We got a 226.1 coming up in another 4 rolls. 225.3. I just feel like this dump, whoever dumped this, there's probably a box with a couple hundred in it somewhere. It's a rare moment. But if somebody threw that many coins away, there could be a box out there right now in my area with a couple hundred, or somebody already got it. But yeah, as many coins that have been thrown away, yeah, had to be concentrated somewhere. 20 rolls to go. 31 is a 225 even. Man, I saw that thin silver. It's like, oh my God, that is thin silver. You won't see a Benji that thin. Walker. All right, 226.1. Is there silver in it? We hope so. We've been doing pretty good so far today with the lighter ones. I don't see anything there. Oh no. Oh, there it is. There it is. Looks like a 90. Could be a Benji, but I think it might be a candidate. Oh, it's going to be number 2 Benji. A 1950. It gets older. Philadelphia, 1950. Our second Benji of the hunt. That is so awesome. This is great. This is a great box. This is a great box, even if it was the only one that had silver. This is a great hunt. Unreal. We've been doing great. 225.6. And we're going to have one in that. 225.6. Going to be another 40. Another 68 from Denver. 23. 86. 23. Wow. There's another chance for a lucky 7. 225.7. Oh, yeah. I think it's their second lucky 7 box. Oh, I think we're going to have 2 in the lucky 7. Almost another ender. Almost. We're going to get 2 out of this one. A 66 and a 67. That is crazy cool. That is crazy cool. Our Wender and Ender boxes are going to do better than our 3 Ender box. 225. It's crazy. No 3 in a box. No 3 in a roll yet today, but I am not complaining. I think it's the 72D is the one with the DD. That is not the DDL. 15 rolls to go, and 2 of those are heavy. 15 to go. Nothing. 224.8. And it's kind of neat. This was an extra box. They accidentally ordered this box. And this makes up for the accidental of the brand new boxes from the time before. I'll tell you that. I love this. They probably couldn't afford to get 2 of them. I probably couldn't have handled the shock. Would have been too much for me. All right. 225.2. Look at that. 225.2. Another 40. This is awesome. Another 68D. 24. 12 rolls to go. Heavy one coming up after this, a 225.1. The dirty one there, but I don't think that is silver. Might be a metal detector find. Not even a metal detector find. 89. A 226.3. Last one had a Walker, I believe, and a 40. Don't see anything yet. Oh, there it is. Right there's one. There's going to be one. Looks like a Kennedy Edge. It is a Kennedy Edge, and it's a 64. There's some dirty Kennedys out there. Another Philadelphia. But we will take it. 64. 10 rolls to go. This is crazy. 224.2. Oh, there's a thin silver in here. Real thin. And there's nothing actually in there, but I want to see what this looks weird. No. I'm just going to flip everyone just for funsies because I just 224.2 is so close to being light. First time I did a test with a magic coin, it was 224.3, I think, actually. So since it's 224.2, we're going to see if there's a die rotation and see if we get a magic coin. Deborah's not here, so no die rotation. 224.9. None for you. None for you. I just saw a thing, YouTube short with no Sophia. You forgot my bread. Let it go. I want my bread. $2. $2. $3. $3. No soup for you. George gets no soup. 225.2. What is that? Proof? No. Oh, it's a nice 1989. Who thought it was going to be an 87? 2021. 225 even. Oh, we're going to get, I'm assuming, a gold coin. We have chrome. We're going to get gold, silver. Hope it's a gold-plated silver. No, it's not. We got gold-plated 2004 Philadelphia. Gold-plated. Cool beans. We got a little bit of chrome today. We got some gold. We got silver. We got a lot. Not something that happens a lot, but we knock on wood. None for you. 2010. 5 rolls to go. Next roll is going to be actually our heaviest roll of the day. I did not know I didn't weigh that one. Or, I mean, I weighed it, but I can't believe I didn't mark it. I must have been overexcited when I did it. But yeah, 23. What is that? We're gonna get. Elvis is in the house. Elvis is in the building. Heartbreak Hotel. Elvis Presley. Is there a year on there? That is pretty cool. We've got Elvis in the house. Can't read what it says because it's got too much of a glare. Let's see. It just says, what does it say? I don't know. Looks like a lot. You got 13, 18, 19. I'm sorry, 13, 18, 1. There's only like 13 or 15 here, and then whatever we got here. So, yeah, a lot. Yeah. We got Elvis in the house. I cannot read what that says there. What does it say right there? I can't see what it says. Usually there's a year on it, but I can't see what it says. Looks almost like www there at the end, but Heartbreak Hotel. Elvis is in the building. Cool beans. Hope we can pull. We already saw the shite, man. You can't take it back now. We already saw it. You can't take it back. It's embedded in our minds. I think our last silver coin or coins is coming up in the next roll. Elvis is in the building. Actually, I cannot believe I missed. Yeah, 227.7 is our heaviest roll. And it is not an ender. And I believe there might be 2 coins in here, at least. I'm hoping. For that kind of weight. Oh, my God. What are we going to see? What are we going to see? Oh, they're side by side, and one looks old. One looks like a Walker or a Benji. Another side by side roll. Side by side, 227.7. I think this is a Kennedy. Oh, no, my God, it's actually a Benji. Was I wrong? With that reading on there, I thought that was going to be a Kennedy. 1953 or 5. Let me see. Hold on. Got a lot of toning going on here. 1953. So cool. And that is a Philadelphia. You found 7 yesterday. That's a good day, man. Congrats. 1953 Philly, our 3rd Benji of the hunt. That is going to be a Walker or a Benji. It is going to be our 7th Walking Liberty of the hunt. Are you kidding me? A 44. I don't know. Man, might have a mint mark, but let me see. I could be wrong, looking at it wrong. 44, no mini mark. That means it's a Philadelphia. Ah, we found more Walking Liberties today than I found probably in the last 2 years. 1944 Walking Liberty. Number 4 out of this box. That's number 7 for the hunt. We got a Benji and a Walker out of that roll. Man, we just needed Kennedy to have the trifecta. It's been a long time since I had a trifecta roll. That's awesome. That's just awesome. Elvis is in the building. 225-1, 3 rolls to go. What'd you find yesterday? All 40s? What'd you find? Found 7, but what did you get? Insane. 2 rolls to go. That's what sucks about this, man. 225.6 is our heaviest last 2 roll here. Oh, second to last roll is going to have silver. But will the last roll today have a silver? Another 66. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is nuts. Last roll of the hunt. 225.2. Can we end with a silver coin? Nope. We did not get a last roll lucker today. Second to last roll, but that don't count. Another 1990 with a thick rim. It's over. That. If you get a better hunt than that, I don't know what you're going to get. But yeah. 7 boxes. 5 of those had silver. Let me get these gloves off to let my hands breathe. But yeah, let me just take a moment to like soak it all in here a second. So right now, I'm just so confused right now. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this. Where did this proof come from? It came in which box? I'm assuming it came in this box because this one I only remember getting those 2 there. Yeah, this only had those. So this proof was in this box. Okay. Sorry. Wow, this is amazing, and this is not something that happens on a regular basis. But yeah, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 boxes had silver. Only 1 box was a true skunk. We didn't find anything in it that I keep. We did find a lot of NIFCs today, which I don't keep. The only ones I keep are the 87s, which we did find. Yeah. How many were in this box? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 40s, 12, 14, 16, 18. There was 20 in this box. This is actually a sleeper box. Even though it had 1 ender, my theory was always 15 with no enders would be a sleeper box. And if you had 1 ender, 20. So we actually had a sleeper box with 1 ender. That was awesome. So we got 20 out of that. This one here, we missed by 2 coins. That had 18 silver coins with 1 ender. This only had 13 silver coins with 1 ender. 1 ender, 1 ender. Luckily, and then this actually had 3 enders. But this only had, I think, 15 coins out of a 3 ender box. So it doesn't matter what you get for enders. You never know what you're going to get inside. So that's crazy. So we did get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, we ended up with 20 silver coins out of that last box. So we ended up with 20, 20, 35, 36, 46, 46. That would be 56 minus 2 would be 54, 54, 64, 67 silver coins out of this hunt. That's pretty darn good. 67 if I did it right, but let's go through this just for funsies. I don't know if I want to lay these out like I normally do. So let me, to get chrome, we did get gold. Just give me 1 second. I don't think I want to, we're going to figure it. We have to figure it out. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Do it. Since we got, okay, this is what we're going to do. We ended up getting 7 walk-in liberties out of this hunt. That's, I've only got 2 last year, I believe it was. 64, just give me 1 second. I just want to line this up and see what we get. So I think that was it for, this is, yeah, right, all these are, we got everything on the 40s. We got 65 through 70. Oh, what happened to my 70? Okay, here's my 70. We don't want to mix that up. Wow, crazy. 64, 64. That is a rare moment. I was hoping to get a 70, but I didn't think it was going to happen. But this is somebody's dump. This is what you call a dump. And this dump is over multiple boxes, and there's more boxes out there. Hopefully there's more boxes out there yet. But yeah, we're just going to take everything and separate it. 364s out of that one. Those are all 40s. Just double checking. This was a 40. I'm not going to have room for all this up here. Yeah, we did get 65 through 70. For those of you who don't know, 1965 was the, oh, we did get 287s. 64 was the last year for 90% silver for circulation, which turned out to be Kennedy. I'm pretty sure if Kennedy wouldn't have been assassinated, this would probably still be Benji. But 64 was the first year for Kennedy. And the reason that happened was because he was assassinated. So Benji was stopped and they made Kennedy, and it was the last year for 90% silver in circulation. So that's pretty cool. That's 90%. Oh, please. I'm still working on this. I know I'm babbling, but yeah. And then we'll get through this. Hold on. And then in 1965, they were still minting 1964s. That's why there's so many 64s, because they had to get rid of the planchets. And then 65 was the least amount minted, except the 70 would have been the least amount minted, actually. But for circulated coins, the 65 was the least amount minted for the 40%, because they were still minting 64s in 65. The 65 is the lowest minted circulated 40%er coin for circulation, I guess you could say. And 70 was the first NIFC, not intended for circulation, which came in a mint set. So, I know I babble on a lot sometimes, but we're going to figure this out. And we did find some proofs today. They were not the best. All right, just give me 1 second. We're going to do this. We're going to figure it out. Just hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 20, 30. This is crazy. 40. We're going to figure this dog out. 42, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's actually 48 40s. 48 40s with the 70. We're going to go through this. Just give me 1 second. This is crazy. Which one do you think the 1917 is? I wonder if it's a thin one. That is cool. Very cool. I mean, we found, it's crazy. 44, 40, 36, 40, 30. Yeah, we found a lot of stuff. We found some cool finds today. Oh my gosh, this is crazy, isn't it? Benji, 55, no, 53, 53, 50. Crazy. And these are all 90% Kennedys, all from Philadelphia. That's the nicest one there. All right, sorry guys. Okay, let's go through it. So we ended up finding 10, 20, 30, 48, 2, 4, 6, 8, 48 40%ers. 70 was the last year for 40% until bicentennial. They made a 40%er. For 1776, 1976. They didn't make 75s. But this was the first NIFC, not intended for circulation. It was the last 40% minted. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Last 40% minted until 1976. And this was meant only for mint sets. So somebody broke a mint set out and dumped this. This is a nice one considering. It's been out there since forever how long, but it's in pretty good shape. So we did find a not intended for circulation coin. So 1970, so from 65 to 70 was 40%. 64 was the last 90%er, and that was Kennedy's first year. So we found 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. 8 Kennedys, 90% silver. And then we go backwards. Benji would have been next. So Benji was before Kennedy. Philadelphia minute. What is that? 1950. And we did find 253s. One's from Denver and one was from Philadelphia. That is cool beans. We found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 walking liberties. This is over 3 times more than I found last year of walking liberties. They're the hardest to find. But there's a 1917 reverse mint mark San Francisco. The 17 and 16 were obverse. Obverse was the 16. It would be right here under In God We Trust, I believe, is where the mint mark would be if it was on the obverse. So, and then in 16 and 17, they made the obverse, and then they finally started putting them on the reverse, which is down here somewhere. It's right in there. It's hard to see this one because it's a little faded out, but the estimate marker is right in there. But that is cool. That was so close. I thought we were going to get another Barber or a seeded. Would only have made this hunt even better, but a 17 reverse mint mark is great. And then prior to the Walking Liberty, we had the Barber. 1900 is 1 year off of 1800s. Philadelphia. Beautiful coin. That is awesome. So we found the next coin below that would have been a seeded Liberty. And that would look like this. That's what a seeded Liberty looked like. I've only ever found 2 of them, and they're both the same year. I think it's an 1858 or something. But yeah, I've only ever found 2 of these, and I think this is I believe this is my 5th Barber that I have found for myself. I know I found one, at least one for Dennis. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I'm just going to bring out Elvis, Heartbreak Hotel. I can't read what's under that or above that. Anybody could see what that was. I can't tell what it says. Usually there's a year, but there's not a year on this one. That was pretty cool. We did find our first chrome-plated, freshly chrome-plated coin, 1992. A gold-plated 2004 Denver, or no, it's Philadelphia. Gold-plated NIFC. And we did find the first clad. That is Denver. I think they're both Denver to make sure. Yeah, they're both Denver. And this is the first clad NIFC is the 1987. So they only made like, I think 2.5 million of these about for 87 Philadelphia and Denver. But yeah. So yeah. And then what else do we have? Sorry. And we did find 4 proofs. This is the better one of them ones in condition considering, but if you can't hardly tell, see the cameo on it as well. The cameo's kind of wore off on it funnily a little bit. Like you can really see it on this one here, the cameo on them. So all the raised surfaces are cameo, white the cameo. The 82 is pretty nice, but overall the 2002, you can see that the 2000, I forget what year it was, 99 or somewhere in 99 or one of the 90s, they changed the design a little bit. This is a little smaller. It's flat, very flat. I don't like it. I like the old style where it's more raised. Kennedy's head's a little bigger. They pop more with the eagle. See how that eagle pops? Yeah. They changed the design a little bit. I want to say the design, but they changed the way it was minted. But yeah, it's flat. But yeah. So how many silver coins did we get? I have no clue. We have 48, 49, 50, 54, 6, 8, 9, 59, 62, 4, 6, 7. Is that correct? 67. That's just, I thought I said 64 earlier, but I don't know. So I'm going to assume we got 67 out of 7-box hunt, which really only came out of 5 boxes, but that's crazy. That's just crazy. 2, 4, 6, yeah, they're 10. I'm assuming they're all 10 no matter what you do. They ain't that thin. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 8, it's 50, 54, 55, 56. I'm crazy now. 48, 49, 50, 54, 59, 67. 67 silver coins out of a 7-box hunt. 2 NIFCs, proofs, Elvis, golden, what's it called, golden chrome. And I know the Barber's the best, but we did get all the 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70 40%ers in this hunt. And our best find of the hunt was the 1900 Philadelphia Barber $half. So yeah, no two Barbers, there are no seeded, but we did good. We got quads today. I could be more excited, but yeah, it was a good hunt. Doesn't always work like this, but I'm enjoying the moment while I can because I'm pretty sure hard days are coming, but I'm hoping that we get more of this dump. So somebody dumps somebody's stuff. We'll see what happens, but yeah. That's coin roll hunting. You never know what you're going to get. We did really good, so 67 silver coins out of 7 boxes. What is that? Oh my God, 67 divided by 7. 9.5 per box. That's a good average. Yeah. All right, everyone. Good luck. Enjoy the rest of your day, which is Sunday, which is the end of the weekend, because we normally do this Saturday, so it throws me off too. It's already 5:30, so enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week. Hope you stay warm, I guess. Depends on where you're at. Don't drive in the snow and ice. And let's see what we get next week. Hopefully next week we get some more of these yummies. So it was a great hunt. And then, oh yeah, and Dennis has a box too. It's black rolls in his thing, but it's the same number. So we're hoping he's got some yummies in there like he did the last time. So hopefully he'll get that to me this week sometime. And then hopefully we'll have it for next week's hunt. So yeah, that'd be good. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Have a great week. And we'll hope to see you later. Thank you.